it is my proudest pleasure and it gives me extreme happiness on behalf of the four organizations behind the show, headed by the departments of Jainology at the University of Madras, led by the head of the department, Dr. Priyadarshana Jain, and the Shasun Jain College at T Nagar, as well as the Research Foundation for Jainology, Chennai, and the Heritage Group, which is alive on Facebook, Mr. Nitin. So on behalf of these four organizations, today, it gives me immense pleasure, as I said earlier, to invite you all and be with us during the next course of 2 to 3 hours. Without much ado, I would request Sunita ma'am to broadcast the welcome song, the Darshan Stuti.
Yeah, please host. I'm unable to share the screen.
Okay, with it, would you like to share the Darshan Stuti? Would you like to stream it?
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Darshanam deva devasya, darshanam papanashanam, darshanam swarga sopanam, darshanam moksha sadhanam, darshanena jinendranam, sadhunam vandanena cha, nachiram tishtate papam, chitrahaste yatodakam. वीतराघवकं दृष्ट्वा पद्मरागा समप्रभम् नैकजन्म कृतं पापं दर्शनेन विनश्यति दर्शनं जिनसूर्यस्य संसाराद्वान्तनाशनं बोधनं चित्तपद्मस्य समस्तार्थप्रकाशनम् दर्शनं जिनचन्द्रस्य सद्धर्मामृतवर्षणम् जन्मदाह विनाशाय वर्धनं सुखवारिधे जीवादितत्त्वं प्रतिदर्शकाय सम्यक्त्वमुख्याष्टगुणाश्रयाय प्रशान्तरूपाय दिगम्बराय देवाधिदेवाय नमो जिनाय चिदानन्दैकरूपाय जिनाय परमात्मने परमात्मप्रकाशाय नित्यं सिद्धात्मने नमः अनन्तानन्तसंसार सन्ततिच्छेदकारणम् जिनराजपदाम्बोज स्मरणं शरणं मम अन्यथा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम तस्मात् कारुण्यभावेन रक्ष रक्ष जिनेश्वरा न हि त्राता न हि त्राता न हि त्राता जगत्त्रये वीतरागात् परो देवो न भूतो न भविष्यति जिनेर्भक्ति जिनेर्भक्ति जिनेर्भक्तिर्दिने दिने सदा मेस्तु भवे भवे जन्म जन्माकृतं पापं जन्मकोटि समार्जितं जन्म मृत्युर्जरामूलम् अन्यते चिन दर्शना अन्यते चिन वन्दना दर्शन.
Thank you, Vidit. This Darshan Stuti song has really been the spirit behind keeping us all very positive in this digital age. Now I request a key person of our technical team, Reshmaji Bansali, to introduce to us the first guest of honor, Sureshji Mutha. Over to you, Reshmaji Bansali. She has done her MA and at the University of Madras in the Department of Jainology, as well as she has She is now a faculty at both the departments of Jainology and the Shasun Jain College. Over to Reshma ji.
She's also done her MPhil.
Oh, I'm sorry. She has done her MPhil. I missed out on that. Thank you, Priya ma'am. Reshma ji, we will call you to introduce the first guest of honor, Suresh ji Mutha.
Where is Reshma? Reshma is not there.
In the alternative, would Priya ma'am be kind enough to introduce Suresh ji Mutha, please?
Oh, just give me 1 minute, sir. Just give me 1 minute.
In fact, Suresh ji and me, I have known Suresh ji for over, it's been, I think, more than 15 to 20 years. He is a part of RYA Metro, and I have always admired him for the way he executes and the way he plans all his activities very meticulously. And thank you, Priya ma'am. Please go ahead. Over to Priya ma'am.
Yeah, it's my proud privilege to introduce Sri Sureshji Mutha, who has been spearheading the new business initiatives at the group, that is the Exports. His passion for professionalism and good governance is he's a dynamo in helping the company. And he's known more than his company's works. He's known for his philanthropic activities. There's hardly anybody in the Jain society in Chennai or elsewhere, whether it is Palitana or the Jito chapters all over the world, who do not know Sri Sureshji Mutha. He holds membership in various clubs and organizations. I will just name a few of them. He's a member of the All Major Export Promotion Council. He's the president of JATF Apex. He is the director of Jito Apex. He was the former chairman of Jito, the Chennai chapter. He's a member of CREDAI. He's member in Confederation of Indian Industry. He's a member in RYA Metro, the Rajasthani Association, Tamil Nadu, a member in Cosmopolitan Club, the Suguna Vilas Sabha, and the Madras Cricket Club, just to name a few. He's a man of diverse interests, and he has also served so many other organizations. So I welcome Shri Sureshji Mutha, and who consented to be the guest of honor. जस्ट एक फोन कॉल हमने आपको किया था, आपने हमारी चीज को समझी और आपने हमारे इनविटेशन को स्वीकार किया. आपका बहुत बहुत आभार, एंड वी वेलकम यू ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ ऑल द 4 ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस. ओवर टू शांति सर.
Thank you, Priya ma'am. I would now request Suresh Mutha to please address the gathering. Over to Suresh Mutha.
Thank you, Shantisa, and Priyadarshana madam for the nice introduction. I think I'm too young to be amidst, very, very elderly people, learned people, and people who have achieved in their life, their professions, their social service. It is, for me, it is just the beginning. Though I've been associated with Jito right from the inception. First of all, आदेश्वर भगवान से लेके महावीर स्वामी भगवान तक सभी 24 तीर्थंकरों के चरणों में कोटिश कोटिश वंदना. स्वस्ति श्री लक्ष्मी सेन स्वामी जी, स्वस्ति श्री डॉक्टर धवल कीर्ति स्वामी जी के चरणों में कोटिश कोटिश वंदना. आदरणीय श्री M.K. जैन साहब, जो मैं काफी सालों से इनको जानता हूं, वो हमारे साथ जीतो में जुड़े हुए हैं और हमको मार्गदर्शन हमेशा देते रहते हैं. प्रोफेसर डॉक्टर कनका अजितदास, मिस्टर नीलकेसी जे, तिरु ए सेल्वमणि, तिरु डी रविचंद्रन, प्रियदर्शना मैडम, शांति सा और सभी यहाँ पे उपस्थित महानुभावों को मेरा सादर जय जिनेंद्र, सादर प्रणाम. It has been my privilege and honor to be present here today amidst all of you for this very noble cause, which is the Jain Heritage series. I think we are all privileged and honored and blessed to be born as Jains, because I think there is no parallel in terms of religions. It comes next to the very scientifically proven theses and and an understanding in the world of science. Each and every aspect of Jainism is completely proportional to what science teaches us. So we are all blessed to be born as Jains. I would just like to, I mean, we are all successful business people in our professions, in whatever that we do in our life. But as, I mean, everybody, each one of us are associated with some organizations or the other to give back to the society. And for me, it has been Jito. For me, the Jito was the first social platform, though I was associated with, you know, associations like RYA Metro, but they were more of, you know, social organizations. But from a religious organization, from a Jain perspective, Jito has been the first organization in which I joined. I have been associated with Jito right from the inception of Jito, which happened in 2007. I was fortunate enough to be, you know, given the responsibility as a charter chairman of Jito way back in 2007, which I led for 4 years. Jito, as you all know, is an organization of all Jains. The whole purpose of Jito was the fundamental objective and principle was Jain Ekta. As you all know, that we have been divided by sects, subsects, gutches, the language that we speak, the geographical location that we all come from. But we all belong to this religion called Jain. And this is just a very, very amazing religion world over. And it is recognized world over today. So we all come on this platform of Jito as Jains, rather than Digambars, Svatambars, Thanakvasis, Murti Pujaks. Because, I mean, these sects only separate us from the way we worship rather than the fundamental principles. The fundamental principles we all follow are the same. So that is what connects all of us. And on Jito, we decided that, you know, individually we are all very powerful. But as a collective force, Jains, we needed some platform which could connect us beyond the, you know, understanding of religion, the way we worship. So in Jito was formed with this objective and with 4 fundamental principles, which was economic empowerment, education, and seva. And each of these objectives, we have started various projects. For example, in education, we have started something called as JATF, for which I led as a national president for 2 years. My term ended in 2018. Under JATF, we have started, you know, this concept of encouraging and promoting Jains in the Indian civil services. So we today have 5 hostels, a huge hostel in Delhi, in Pune, in Indore, and in Jaipur. We also had one in Chennai, which we had to give up in Ananagar, and we are now building in Kilpauk. So the sole objective of this JATF hostels is just to promote and encourage Jain students to crack these exams of Indian civil services. Because we all know that ever since India attained independence, there were many Jains who had become IAS, IPS officers. I mean, it was very common sight outside the parliament and outside the legislative assemblies of various states to find the Jain names like Mehtas and Jains and Bandaris and, you know, all these names. But I think Kalantar mein, I mean, during the course of period of time, I think our strength in Indian bureaucracy is actually reduced. And therefore, we thought it is very important now, because we are all business people. Mostly our youngsters prefer to get into business. They do, you know, chartered accountancy, engineering, and ultimately we all come into business. We did not have a say in the governance. And therefore, it was very important. And politics, as you all know, is about vote bank. And we are, you know, we are sort of so scattered that on our own individual capacity, we could not bring many MPs and MLAs. And therefore, we needed some strength somewhere. And we thought Indian bureaucracy would be a great platform to do that. Because once a person becomes an officer, he goes on to serve the country for the next 35 years. So right from the inception of JTF, which was in 2007 till today, I'm very happy and privileged to announce that we have sort of created 350 offices, both at national level and state level. And they are serving the country at various positions in the various parts of the country. So that's a big achievement of Jito. And today, just a phone call away, amongst the Jain society, we are able to get things done and make our voice heard right up to the parliament. It is just the beginning. As we go along.
Shanti sir, please mute everybody, sir, except Suresh ji, sir.
Sorry, Suresh sir, please go ahead.
Yeah. So this is just the beginning. We have great dreams ahead, and with all your support and blessings, I think we will be able to add many more, IS IPS officers and IRS officers to serve and make Jainism even a prouder religion. Apart from that, economic empowerment, we have started something called as incubation center and angel funding, because I think we believe that we have to keep up with the time. We cannot be, lagging behind in terms of whatever the modern technologies, modern techniques of doing business. And therefore, we thought it is imminent that we should equip and encourage our Jain brethren to take over the new modern way and modern techniques of doing business. And as you all know, these days it's become a smart work. I mean, hard work, of course, is there, but we also need to do smart work. A combination of hard work and smart work is what takes us to the next level. And therefore, we started this incubation center where Jains who have great business ideas, we can incubate them and make them successful entrepreneurs. We can give them the ground level support of converting that idea into a great entrepreneurial venture. And we also, it is just not the support in terms of giving them this, but we also provide them angel funding. We have something called as Jito Angel Funding, where members of this Jito organizations have pooled in a lot of money, and that money can be invested into the Jain brothers' businesses if after a due diligence. So that is another program that we have started. We have also started Jain Professional Forum, where professionals like who are Jains, who are into professions such as chartered accountants, lawyers, and other forms of professions are also brought under one common pool. So we can, mutually take their benefits, their learnings, and we can pass on our benefits to them. So there's a mutual exchange of ideas from the professionals to the business and the working class amongst the Jain community. So there's a lot of learning which takes place, and therefore it helps society at large. We have started something called as JBN, which is Jito Business Forum, which is in line with the BNIs, the Business Networking International, where you have a lot of chapters in each of the cities. So the idea is this, that sorry, that we have sort of categorized Jains who are into business into various fields of their businesses, such as steel, construction, real estate developers, plastics, textiles, and the list goes on. And this is to make sure that whenever these big business houses require certain thing, either it could be a product or service, is first circulated amongst our Jain brothers. And if our Jain brothers are able to provide that product or those services, then it would give preference to the Jain brothers so that they can provide. So the idea is that the money flows internally within our Jain community. Just to give you an example, I am a real estate developer. And when I am developing a project, then I would want to give it a contract. When I am giving a contract, then I must first make sure to check if there are any contractors who are prospective contractors or eligible contractors from within our Jain community. Then it is my, as a Jito member, it is my duty to first give the preference to a Jain to take this contract. Of course, he will have to match the prices to become the L1. But the idea is that we are circulating the wealth that is there within our Jain community. So,
Suresh, sir?
Yeah.
We request you to kindly conclude in a minute or so.
Yeah, thank you.
Sorry.
So I just wanted to give a synopsis of Jito.
Right. Okay.
So, I mean, there are many more programs like this in Jito. But I mean, so I would just very gladly announce that everybody, whoever is hearing, if you can take advantage of all these programs of Jito, this would really be at large helping the Jain community. And of course, whenever you need the services of Jito in terms of also conservating the Jito Jain heritage, we would be glad to associate with your organizations. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to come here as a guest of honor. It's my privilege and honor again. And thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Suresh. I'm
Thank you.
sorry I had to interrupt you in between. But like I said, today is going to be a long session. So I request all the other speakers to kindly take note of your time. Thank you
Shanti,
once again, Suresh.
Shanti sir, I would like to talk.
Yes, yes. Priya ma'am would like to have your
Yeah,
address.
I would like to respond to Suresh Ji Mutha's address. Many thanks, sir, for having extended your support to preserving the Jaina heritages. So we have been doing this program, and Mr. Nirmal Kumarji Sethi called me up yesterday, and he said that you are doing a wonderful job, and that needs to be extended. So we will need the support of organizations like Jito to preserve these heritages. So we wanted you to link with the program. We would request you to be with us for the next 4 days, not just the next 2.5 hours. And please listen to our presentations, and you can assess the value of it, the strength of it, and then you can guide us. So Jito has got a lot of potential to do things, and one way to get recognition for Jainism is to preserve these heritages. Sir. We can get back our children to Jainism. This is our way of reaching to.
It's my commitment, madam. I mean,
yes,
anytime, I'll definitely be with you.
Yes, sir.
And anytime you need, any form of assistance from Jito,
Yeah.
we are always there.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We are just covering 5 to 7 states now. We are planning to cover other states also and take these things worldwide also, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your address. Over to Shanti, sir.
Thank you, Priya ma'am. In fact, Rishabh Jain, an IAS officer, a newly recruited IAS officer, had been one of our guests of honor in the last session. So thank you, Suresh. And we thank you for your commitment, Suresh. I personally know him, that he's a man of few words and larger actions. So thank you, Suresh. Now I request if Reshma ji is able to log in, she has got some connectivity issues. Otherwise, Priya ma'am will introduce our next guest of honor, Shri M.K. Jain, sir. Over to
Reshma is there.
Hello, sir. I'm sorry. I had some connectivity issues and I was not able to get through. Mahendraji Jain is our second guest of honor for today. Mahendra Kumar Jain is a businessman with great repute, as well as a well-known social and religious worker of the Jain Samaj. He has actively participated in dharmic samarohs at state and national levels. He is the working president of Shri Bharat Varshya Digambar Jain Shud Samriddhi Mahasabha, New Delhi, formerly president and now presently advisor to at Shri Jain Mahasangh, Chennai, president of the South India Tyagi Seva Samiti, Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry, former zonal president, Jain International and Trade Organization, Jito, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Pondicherry Zone. He is a managing trustee of Chandraprabhu Digambar Jain Mandir, Khandelwal Digambar Jain Mandir, Kunda Kunda Swadhyay Sadvad Digambar Jain Trust, Punnur Malai, Acharya Akkalanka Dev Educational Trust, Arihant Giri, Tamil Nadu. He is a Shri Digambar Jain Shashwat Tirthraj. He's been awarded with the Samaj Ratna Award, the Shrestha Shravika Award, Brahmi Sundari Akkalankaran Award. He's passionate about protecting the Jaina Heritage Centers in Tamil Nadu. Welcome, sir. Welcome to this forum. Thank you for being with us today, sir.
Thank you, Reshma ma'am. I request Shri M.K. Jain sir to address us, and please request you humbly, sir, to stick to your time. Thank you, M.K. Jain sir.
Thank you, Miss, for the nice introduction. उपस्थित पूज्य पटारक स्वामी जी के चरणों में सादर इच्छामी. Dignitaries, Organization of Special Lecture on Jain Heritage in Tamil Nadu, ladies and gentlemen, Sadar Jai Jinendra. On behalf of Shri Bharat Varshya Digambar Jain Tirth Sankshani Mahasabha, I hereby welcome all of you to a special lecture on Jain Heritage in Tamil Nadu. The idea of organizing this lecture is to know more about Jaina literary and cultural heritage and to propagate the same to other Jains all over the country.
Sir MK Jain, sir, I request you to please unmute yourself once.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Temples under worship, sculptures, paintings, and hundreds of inscriptions. They bespeak of the glorious heritage of the past. Jain Acharyas have contributed immensely towards Tamil grammar, Tamil literature, epics, art, architecture, education, medicine, charity, social service, and played a dominant role in molding the Tamil culture and left an indelible mark on the thought and life of the Tamil people. Madurai was the epicenter of Jainism, and most of the Jain heritage is located near Madurai. We all know about the famous University of Takshila and Nalanda, where a lot of foreign students were studying, but very few know about Chitral in Kanyakumari district, famous Jain University 2000 years back. Mahasabha has applied to ASI to take over this site for maintenance. At a time when the special webinar is organized to talk about Tamil Nadu Jain heritage, it is more appropriate to pay our homage to the departed noble soul of Professor Ikamarnathan, an eminent, highly reputed Jaina scholar who spent his whole life for studying and documenting the glorious history of Jainism in Tamil Nadu. The demise of Professor Ikamarnathan, formerly head of the Ancient History and Archaeology, University of Madras, is a great loss for Jains, research scholars and students of Jainology. An eminent scholar on Jaina studies, his whole life was dedicated for the study and documentation of Jain heritage of Tamil Nadu. His demise has left a void in the field of Jaina studies in Tamil Nadu that cannot be fulfilled. He has authored more than 12 books and presented more than 50 papers. He will ever remain an authority to these works on Jaina studies in Tamil Nadu. His two books in Tamil Jainism in Kalugumalai, Jainism under Cholas, won Best Publication Award by Government of Tamil Nadu. I met Professor Kamarnathan and Professor Dhanyakumar at annual function of Arnakulam Temple. His prestigious book, Jaina Iconography in Tamil Nadu and Studies in Jainism, was published by Sri Bhartosya Digamba Jain Tirashankshini Mahasabha through Sri Srita Jain Foundation. Professor Kamarnathan also helped me in preparing a CD that is a glimpse of Jaina heritage of Tamil Nadu. Bhartosya Digamba Jain Tirashankshini Mahasabha also organized a seminar, Jaina Archaeological Heritage in Tamil Nadu at University of Madras through his help. Bhartosya Digamba Jain Tirashankshini Mahasabha and me in particular owe a debt of gratitude to Professor Kamarnathan, Professor Dhanyakumar, Dr. Ajithadoss, Mr. Rajendran and others in helping us to give valuable knowledge of Jaina heritage in Tamil Nadu. Most of the Jaina heritage is under the control of ASI and state government. We have to find ways and means to preserve this valuable heritage. We are 3 Jain members of Minority Commission, first time in the history in government of Tamil Nadu. Their help will go a long way to solve the problems. I thank the organizer of this webinar and hope that today's lecture will open the way to preserve Jaina heritage in Tamil Nadu. Jai Jinendra.
Thank you, MK Jain, sir. We are really happy that a person of your stature and eminence is being pleased to spare your time for us, sir. We're really honored. Before I call Vasuki ma'am to be ready to introduce and also request our revered Gurujis here, I would also remind you to, if you have not joined the group Jai Bharat, Jai Jin Sashan, to please join their group and strengthen us as well as yourself. I request everyone to please keep yourself muted. It's a humble request. Over to Vasuki ma'am to introduce our Gurujis and seek their blessings. Vasuki ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes. Can you hear me and my video is seen?
Yes, Vasuki ma'am, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Jai Janindra and Samyak Darshan to everyone. I am really overwhelmed today to introduce such a revered and respectful personalities. I should thank Priya ma'am for giving me this opportunity. At the outset, I would like to bring to your knowledge that in Digambar sect, whenever Maha Puja are conducted, it is mandatory to recite precious tea, in which it mentions that apart from Acharya Parampara, there were 4 mutts at Delhi, Kolhapur, Janakanji, Penakonda, which also took care of the Jain Dharma to flourish. At present, we have only 2 mutts among them, Janakanji and Kolhapur mutt. Now we have the august presence of Tamil Nadu Swamiji from the mutts. On behalf of all of us, I would like to seek their blessings. Jinakanji Mutt, which is established by Veera Senacharya in 16th century, is headed by Swasti Shri Lakshmi Sena Bhattaraka Bhattacharya Varya Mahaswamiji. And with his blessings, now we have the presence of Yalaya Bhattaraka. They are the Sarva Jinalaya Paripalakas who actually take care of the Tamil Nadu Jain Jinalayas. With the, I would like to, on behalf of all of us, I seek their blessings and I bow down to them. The Swamiji is an energetic Swamiji. He is a scholar of Hindi, though his mother tongue is Tamil. He has translated many books and authored many in a short time. The mutt is taking care of many things, all what to say, amidst which I can say very few. Recently, residential school in the name of Veera Senacharya has been established. It's a Gurukul. And there is a Ratha Utsava by the temple there, which is very famous. This is the only Ratha Yatra in Tamil Nadu Digambar sect. A new Ratha has been made in the place of an old one also. Mahaswamiji was a member of Tirukural Kalaham and
Vasuki ma'am, Vasuki ma'am,
yes.
keep that time. Thank you.
Yes,
Continue.
sure. Yes. And it is not less important. And I am also very much pleased to introduce Arahantagiri Sri Swasti Shri Dr. Tavalakirti Swamiji, who is heading the Shri Kshetra Arahantagiri Digambar Jain Mutt from its inception for more than 22 years. He was brought up by Param Puja Charukirti Swamiji of Shravana Bellagolla. He is well versed in Hindi, Sanskrit, Kannada, Prakrit, apart from Tamil. He is marching well on the way of Jina Dharma Paripalana and called lovingly as Thirumalai Swamiji. Education is his prime aim. He runs Acharya Akalanka Residential School and inculcate dharmic way of living to the youngsters, and along with other academic education, an old age home, tree plantation, helping the poor, maintaining the Yatri Nivas, library. All his activities are follows in Ravichandran's PPT. Thank you.
Thank you, Vasuki ma'am. Could you call our Guruji to give his blessings?
Yes. You can call, sir. I would request Swamiji to give his blessings to us, please. Arahantagiri Swamiji can give us his blessings.
We'd request him to chant the Mangalacharan.
Yeah. Swamiji.
Is he able to unmute himself? You have to tell him to unmute and switch on the video, please.
Swamiji, கொஞ்சம் unmute பண்ணிக்கிறீங்களா? Swamiji, he's there. Huh? He's there. Or shall I continue with the introduction?
You can continue, ma'am. I think some connectivity issues there. With the first speaker, you can introduce the first speaker.
Yeah, yes, sir. Okay. I would like to introduce our great scholar, Mr. Kanaka Ajithadoss, Dr. Kanaka Ajithadoss. I am privileged to introduce him. He is the one, he is well knowledge and always ready to answer our queries. Though he is a man of botany, but his instincts were originally throughout Jainism only. He authored many books in Tamil. Few are Jainism or Arimukham, Jainam or Arimukham, an introduction to Jain temples and Jain temples of Tirupati Kundram, Tamil Valartha Digambara Samana Munigal. That is Digambara Munis who contributed to Tamil as a classical language, and Tamil Nadu Digambar Jain tour guide, which is very useful. And he is the assistant editor of Mukudai and Jain Youth Forum member for the past 47 years. Translated Sri Purana from Manipravala to Tamil, and he is the main part. He took part in Ahimsa Walk, plays important role in all ongoing Jain activities. Uploaded more than 300 videos on Jaina heritage monuments and other literatures. To say the
Vasuki, ma'am, how much time we are allotting to our speakers, ma'am?
1 minute for each speakers, half an hour for each one.
Okay.
And the other one shall I introduce now itself, Mr.
No,
Selva?
you can introduce them subsequently. We'll start with the first speaker, ma'am.
Okay then. Sir, Kanaka Ajithadoss, sir.
Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
yes,
Is
you
it
can.
audible?
Over to you, sir.
Is it audible?
Very
Sir,
light.
you have to speak bit loudly, sir. Konja louder பேசணும், sir.
அகர முதல எழுத்தெல்லாம் ஆதி பகவன் முதற்றே உலகு. This is the very first couplet.
Sir, a bit louder, sir. A bit loudly, sir. Konja.
Let me remove my earphone and talk straight away.
Try பண்ணலாம், sir.
Hello.
இப்ப நல்லா கேக்குது, sir. இப்ப நல்லா கேக்குது.
Okay. அகர முதல எழுத்தெல்லாம் ஆதி பகவன் முதற்றே உலகு. This is the first couplet of Tirukkural, authored by our revered Kundakunda Acharya some 2000 years ago. Samyak darshan to all. I straight away go to my talk. A brief insight to Jaina heritage in Tamil Nadu. With some introduction, I will go to PPT. Even today, Samanam, Jainism in Tamil Nadu, in Tamil land, is a little known or unknown religious entity. And Samanars, the native Tamil Jains, are the invisible, voiceless community for the majority of Tamil population, and also for Jains living outside the borders of Tamil Nadu, as well as those have migrated from outside and settled in Tamil Nadu, either recently or several decades earlier. There are two reasons for presenting the story of Jainism in Tamil Nadu and its heritage, with reference to the native Jains called Samanars. One, with the recent discovery by Ahimsa Walk, an organization formed to discover and protect the abandoned Tirthangara sculptures, Jaina relics, monuments in many villages, towns, hillocks. More and more individuals, students, archaeologists, historians, linguists, epigraphists, travelers, Tamil writers, journalists show very keen interest in knowing about various phases and facets of Jainism in Tamil Nadu, particularly its origin here in Tamil land. Second reason, the history of native Jains of Tamil Nadu and their rich contribution to Tamil language, literature, culture, and the development of script has to be retold from time to time, not only to Jains outside the borders of Tamil Nadu, but also those who have settled here, as they know very little or nothing about Tamil Jains and the ancientness of their history spanning several thousands of years. The history of Jainism in Tamil Nadu and its influence on the life and thoughts of people is fascinating subject. The value of contribution rendered to humanity by this section of Tamils is immense. Tamil culture is web of many threads. Some you name Samana, some as Saiva, some you Vainava, etc. But Jainam achieved permanent value to be inherited generations after generations. An attempt is made to trace the history of this section of Tamils, great and populous in the heydays. In short, I'll complete. This is very much important. Only we know this, we will appreciate the depth of the Tamil heritage. Jainism played a vital role in molding the culture, art of Tamil people. Jainism left indelible mark on the thought and life of Tamil people. Jainism's contribution in the sphere of language, literature, grammar, art, architecture, enormous. There is no parallel in the history of any country. Antiquity of Jainism in Tamil country. There are ample, very ancient references. Very briefly, I will tell you. There are references in Valmiki Ramayana. Yes, anything? Any problem?
Please
Hello.
continue, sir. I request
Yes.
everybody else to keep your audio off and questions at the end of the session, not now. Silvaraju sir, questions at the end of the session.
Please
So
mute
there are
everybody.
references in Valmiki
Please mute
Ramayana,
everybody except Kanak sir.
and there are references in Mahavamsa, the Buddhist chronicle. There is a reference in Mahavamsa about the presence of Jaina ascetics in the 4th BCE in Sri Lanka. A king called Pandugabaya established in his capital Anuradhapura several Jainalayas. There are references, and ancient literary works are there. We know called Sangam literature. References in Patinapali, because there are many Tamil peoples are there. There are many researchers are there. They will be more interested. That's why I'm referring all these things. We don't end with this session. This should go on. References in Patinapali, Madurai Kanji, etc. and in Agananuru. China ascetics are very much praised. There are references about beautiful Jinalayas and about Sravakas and mode of their worship. This Sangam literature dates back to 2000 years. So very important. And there is a reference about the Dravida Sangha in Madurai. Devasena, the author of Darsanasara, a Prakriti work written in 853 CE, states that Vajranandi, the people of celebrated Digambara Acharya Pujabada, founded Dravida Sangha in Madurai in south. That is 468 to 69 CE. The Dravida Sangha was so famous that it is revered in many inscriptions. And another important lithic evidence is Tamil Brahmi inscriptions that backs to 3rd century BCE. They are the ancient writings in stones. That I am going to show all these things. This is a background of my talk today, my PPT. There are these lithic inscriptions are the mute spectators of the drama of the present stakeholders. We are the stakeholders, but they are powerful and truthful witnesses proclaiming the glory of Jainism in Tamil land in the past. And I will close this. The early Tamil Brahmi cave inscriptions in Tamil Nadu are the earliest lithic records of Jaina faith in India, as the Mangulam inscription in Madurai of the time of Pandya king Nedunjadiyan appears to be earlier than the Jaina Prakrit inscription in Madura and those of King Karavela of Kalinga. And to be short, to be brief, it is not, I am condensing my talk by reading. It is not out of context. Please listen. To quote the words of eminent scholar, the celebrated authority on Tamil Brahmi inscriptions, Airabadam Mahadevan, who says, to quote, that the most basic and fundamental contribution by the Jains, Tamil Jains to Tamil is the development of a script for Tamil language. According to him, the early Tamil Brahmi cave inscriptions are the earliest lithic records of the Jaina faith in India at Mangulam. This Mangulam inscription of the time of Pandyan king Nedunjadiyan appears to be earlier than the Jaina Prakrit inscription, as I told you earlier, of Madura and of those of Karavela of Kalinga. So we should be very proud of that. What a great Jaina antiquity in Tamil land. What a great contribution Jains made for the creation and the development of a script for Tamil, for making the society highly literate. Hardly one can come across any parallel anywhere in the world. Now let us listen, let us see what the ancient Tamil Brahmic lithic records speak about the popularity of Jainism in the distant past. I will switch over to my PPT in my laptop. I close this mobile. Kindly bear with me.
Thank you, Ajit sir. We are waiting for your PPT presentation, sir. We also have 3 more days of this session to continue, and all details are posted in Jai Bharat Jai Jin Sashan WhatsApp group. So if you're not yet joined there, I request you to please join. And we also have simultaneous YouTube and Facebook uplinking. Over to the speaker, sir. Dr. Kanaka, sir, please take over.
Yes. Kindly bear with me. Few, 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes. I am
Yes,
switching
sir.
over to my laptop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, you'll keep the time in mind, sir. There are 3 more presenters to follow you, sir.
Sir, please unmute yourself, Dr. Kanaka, sir. We also note and acknowledge the presence of Dr. Krishna Chandra Chorudia, the founder of an active member of the Research Foundation for Jainology, one of the co-sponsors for today's event. Dr. Kanaka, when you're ready, please tell us. We also have 3 more speakers after this, and please be ready with your seatbelts fastened for an exciting event to follow. All your question answers will be taken at the end of the session. And Vasuki ma'am, as and when the Bataraks are able to log in, please tell us, we will take their blessings. The Gurujis. You can inform Vidit also, Vasuki ma'am. Dr. Kanaka sir, when you're ready. Sir, your audio is not available, sir. We are only able to see your video. Can you switch on your audio, sir?
Shanti, sir, you can give the commentary of what is before you.
Right. If you can start the slide presentation, sir. All the YouTube recordings are available in case you have missed out on the previous talks by Nitin sir on the Karnataka heritage and Dr. Shanti Swarup sir on the Madhya Pradesh Khajuraho and Diogar heritages. All these are available on YouTube as well as the summary in English on our WhatsApp channel. Yes, Dr. Ajit sir, if you're ready, you can please tell us, and please unmute yourself, sir. We are not able to hear your audio also.
Very quickly, shall I continue, Shanti sir?
Yes, Priya ma'am.
Yeah. When Kanaka Ajithadoss sir joins, let me know. We would like to inform the audience members that this heritage program is a part of our paper, History of Jainism, that is taught at the Department of Jainology, University of Madras, and at Shasun Jain College. The students there get to study the history of Jainism from Rishabha to Mahavir and Mahavir to date. And as a part of this exercise, we take our students to a trip to Tamil Nadu. And Kanaka Ajithadoss sir helps us with the trip. And we plan for a 2-day trip, and we would like to plan for a 5-day trip and take students to down south, where we get to see the Jain Heritage centers of Madurai, Pudukkottai, Nagarkoil, and other places. But whenever our students go to Tamil Nadu and view the sites at Kanchipuram, Tirumalai, Karandai, and then Melchittamur, they are taken aback. The North Indians, they have never known that there are even South Indian Tamil speaking Digambar Jains. So it is an eye-opening session for them when we take them for this 2 days trip to Tamil Nadu. So we have been going to Ponnur Malai and Bandavasi and Tirumalai and all these places, and the beautiful inscriptions and the beautiful images that we get to see over there. We would like to show it to the world outside who cannot visit those places. So this exercise is not meant, the Tamil Nadu session is not meant for the Tamil Jains. They already know enough. But the North Indian Hindi speaking Jains, the English people, they do not know of this heritage. Recently, when I happened to give the Daslakshan lectures, pravachan for the US people, they told us that please show us something about what is there in Tamil Nadu, what is there in Karnataka, and all that. And our students also, they welcome these kind of series. So our strength to prepare this series comes from such curiosity, wherein people want to know more and more. And Tamil Nadu, you know, has been a seat of learning. The 8 out of the 10 Tamil Jain classical works are written by Jain acharyas. And as Kanaka Ajithadoss sir said, that it is a glorious past, a struggling present, and a hopeful future. So that
Priya
is
ma'am?
what the Jain
Yeah.
heritages are all
Yeah.
about. Over to
Yeah.
Shanti, sir.
Yeah. Dr. Ajit sir has got some connectivity issues, so we will take up his lecture. I request Vasuki ma'am to introduce the next speaker, and we'll move ahead and we'll come back again to Dr. Ajit sir. Over to Vasuki ma'am. A very brief introduction of the next speaker.
Sure.
She can introduce all the three of them.
Okay. I request you,
Okay.
Vasuki ma'am, to introduce all the three speakers, so we'll save on time.
Very briefly.
Okay, thank you. I would like to introduce Mr. A. Silvamani to say that he is originally with the background knowledge of system executive in Balmer Lari and a financial advisor actually. But you can see that one Bharti person and one system and financial person is coming into all philosophical Jain philosophy. His social activity actually later he developed into a man of inscription specialist. Not archaeology, he is not from archaeological department but an ordinary person like us. He traveled, both of them, even Kanaka Ajithadoss sir and Selvam sir traveled a lot to Jain monuments. He has traveled from Girna to Kanyakumari. He digitalized all Jain monuments and Tamil literature. Since 2010 onwards, he is doing. His website is www.tamiljains.org. Wherever he speaks about inscriptions only. And then you can see from his presentation. Next, I would like to introduce Neela Casey, a research scholar now doing her PhD in Jainology Department of Madras University under Priya ma'am. She is the great granddaughter of Professor A. Chakravarti, a renowned personality in Jain philosophical world, who wrote English commentary to Tirukural and many books in English. He has translated Jain Tarka scripture, one of the 5 Tamil minor epics, which is called Neelakesi. In memory of that, she has been named. Her MPhil thesis has been published. Samana Ilakyangalil Kadavul Vartha. She has attended more than 40 national and international seminars and conferences. I can say that I have also joined with her in 1 or 2. And then I am coming to the next speaker, Mr. Ravi Chandran. He has been retired from Airport Authority of India. He is controlling flights previously. Now he is controlling our Zoom meetings. He is the one who brought Paramagam course for us. He is the main key for even for our Zoom meeting also. Technically, he used to do everything. Today, due to unforeseen reasons, he couldn't attend. In Samanar, Tamil Samanar Palli and even in all, everywhere he is the one key person. Myself, Neelakesi and Ravichandran as classmates in MA and MPhil Jainology. He is an active in Ahimsa, Pamal Jinalayam, and very few to say about, but there are many things he is very much active. To our disappointment, he is not yet joined. He will join shortly, I think so. Thank you.
Sorry, Vasuki madam, he is the technical host of this event. For the past 25 days, he's been the technical host of this event.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He has been handling our Jai Bharat and Jai Janasashan meetings also for 17 days program and this 7 days program, everything. Only today we are missing him. Anyway, he will join shortly.
Thank you, Vasuki ma'am. I request the next speaker to please unmute himself and also switch on his video. Selvamani sir.
Shanti sir, Kanaka Ajithadoss sir is ready, I think. He's logged in from 2 devices.
Okay.
Unmute Kanaka Ajithadoss sir.
Vidit, can you unmute, being the host? You can only unmute him. I request you to unmute Dr. Ajit sir.
Just ask Kanaka Ajithadoss sir if he's ready.
No, I can't find his name in the list. What name has he logged in as?
Yes, his name is there. After Kishan Chandra Choradia, his name is there. Dr. Kanaka Ajithadoss sir.
Hello. Hello, madam.
Yes, Kanaka Ajithadoss sir.
Hello, me here.
Who is next, Shanti sir?
Yeah, I've made Kanaka Ajithadoss sir as.
Just ask him if he's ready. Kanaka Ajithadoss sir, are you there, sir? Can you hear us? Or you go to Selvamani now?
He is ready, ma'am. Sir.
இப்போ வந்திருக்கு.
சொல்லுங்க சார்.
இப்போ வந்திருக்கு, ஸ்கிரீன் ஷேர் வந்திருக்கு.
Okay, then let's spotlight.
என்ன பண்ண மேலையா?
இப்போ ரெடியா இருக்கோம் சார். ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணலாம் சார்.
ஓன போடலாம் இப்போ. Hello.
Yes, sir. You're audible, sir. You can continue, sir.
Is it audible, sir?
Yes.
Yes. I'm very sorry to everyone. There is some connectivity problem. A bird's eye view of glorious Samana sacred heritages in Tamil Nadu we are going to see. Is it audible, sir?
Yes, sir. Please continue, sir.
Yes.
உங்களோட காமெண்ட்ரியும் கண்டினியூ பண்ணுங்க சார்.
Okay. So I dedicate this presentation to this noble soul, Jevabandhu T.S. Sripal. He has sacrificed his whole life to prevent animal sacrifice and protect Jain heritages, to safeguard the honor of Jains, to uplift the community from fetters of economic constraints. This is very important because in 1949, when he visited Madurai, I have to tell this because when we talk about the heritage, the first thing we should come to our attention is the protection and the preservation. That is the most important. If it is not there, we cannot talk of anything, any heritage. So in 1947, he was very much associated with the South Indian Jivakaranya Sabha to visit all the temples to prevent animal sacrifice in temples. The government of Tamil Nadu has enacted a law prohibiting, banning animal sacrifice because of his own efforts. On the way to Kambam to visit a temple, he visited Madurai Samanamalai, the hill of Samanas. There, when he climbed up, he saw all for the first time, he told the world that there are number of Jaina, Tirthangara statues in Samanamalai. But to his dismay, this hill was, it was broken for quarrying. But intense quarrying was going on. And immediately returned to Chennai and report. This is in 1947 and 49 between. And he reported to Archaeologist of India and the collector of Madurai. They didn't heed to that. Then he contacted ASI, and one epigraphist came there and studied all the inscriptions. He published in Hindu in 1949. And again, he went with a photographer to Madurai. He took photographs and published in Dinatandi and Dinachedi in Madurai itself. Again, it was not stopped. Again, he came back to Chennai and he published in Sudesamitran in Tamil. Then the government woke up and the collector declared it as a protected monument. So the first, we should give credit to the holy soul, the sacred soul, Jeevabandhu Sripal.
Sir, sorry to
We say
interrupt you,
that
sir.
we have started Ahimsa
Ajit
walk,
sir,
and in Madurai they have started the green walk and all things. He was a
Dr. Ajit sir,
pioneer
Dr.
in
Ajit sir,
serving the Jaina
sorry
society
to
in many
interrupt you,
ways.
sir.
So, sir,
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. I request you to ensure that you
is it
keep up with the
audible,
time,
sir?
sir. Yes, we are able to hear you, sir. Please keep up with the time,
Yes, sir.
sir. Yeah.
So this is a sacred Samanamalai. This was under Sripal was saved this from quarrying. And next, before that, I have to pay my tributes and vandana to our Swamiji, Tirumali Swamiji, as well as our Lakshmi Sena Bhattar Swamiji, and my pranam to all the learned audience. So this is Janaganji Digambar Jain Srimat and very great Jinalayam at Mel Sitamur. Why I am showing this is that this institute, this Janagandhi Digambar Mat, it was the savior of Jainism during the second offensive. The first offensive was during 6th, 7th century by the Bhakti movement. The entire Tamil Nadu was wiped out because of the Bhakti movement. For 2 centuries, 3 centuries, there were no voice of Samanas. And again, in the before the time of 16th century, there was a very great setback for Jains. And actually, that was a time where the entire population of Jains were subject to elimination by Nayaka rules. At that time, the great Veerasenacharya saved Jainism in Tamil Nadu. But for him, there won't be any trace of Jainism in Tamil Nadu, but the Digambar Jainism. That's why I mentioned that the savior of Jainism during the second offensive. And I showed here at the bottom the Ratha, the only Ratham, the big Ratham available among all Jain temples in Tamil Nadu. See, this is a symbolism. Unless you join hands, you cannot pull the Ratham. So I showed that hands join together to pull the temple Rath. Like that, the Jaina heritages can be saved only by united efforts. And now we will go to Samanam in Tamil Nadu. It's glorious past, the struggling present, and a hopeful future. And also, this is a time for me to profusely thank one person and one organization, what is called the Jain Sangh Pune and Thiru Mathur Jain and his friends. See what a wonderful thing done without asking them. They have all these signboards are their contribution. Actually, more than 600 signboards were erected all over Tamil Nadu, and they have spent more than 55 lakhs. 50 lakhs, and now you can go anywhere. These signboards will lead to the very ancient Jaina centers. And next. So here, this is a very pretty state. Actually, we should be very, I'm sorry to say this because in the past, all over Tamil Nadu, right from Chennai to Sidaral, Kanyakumari, every district, in every district Jains were there. Every district Jain temples were there. In every district there was presence of Jainism, but now it is confined to only two districts: the district of Kanjipuram, Vellore, Tirunelveli. I have shown in the figure. So all the districts were empty except these 5 or 6 districts. Only the Jains are living only here. Next. So we say that, see, it is a proven fact that the Jainism in Tamil Nadu is very ancient, dating back to more than 3,000, 2,300, 2,500 years. What is the proof for that? Without proof, we don't say. There are several proofs to prove that the Jainism in Tamil Nadu existed for more than 2,300, 300 years. There is one important evidence here. Generally they have not seen that. They show what all they say, that the lithic records, the Tamil Brahmi inscriptions are there, and in literature is there. But I am going to show another very important evidence for that. See, you compare that the period of Mahavir Bhagavan is 6th century BCE, that is BC, and the Dharasena period is 2nd century CE, that is AD, and Pushpadanta 2nd century AD, and Bhutapalli 2nd century AD. Kandava was written in 2nd century AD, that is common era. But the Tamil Brahmin script in Jaina caves dates back to 3rd CBC. See, the Lavada was written, what? Any problem? Hello?
Nice, sir. We are audible. Sir, you're audible, sir. Please make it full screen if
so,
possible, sir.
So this
Your
is very
laptop.
valid. The period of Kundakunda is first century C. And Bhagavan, Dharasena 2nd century C. Pushpadanta, but the Tamil Brahmi inscription is dating back to 3 CBC. So when Davala, when the Shatkara was written, even before the 300 year earlier, the Jains were there and Jain ascetics were. So another point I would like to mention that of the 2 ascetics who wrote the Shatkandagama, one was in Karnataka and one other was in Tamil Nadu, particularly in Madurai. There are references. So Shatkandagama, one part of the major part of Shatkandagama was written in Madurai. And here in Tamil Brahmin inscriptions, region wise I am telling very shortly. In the region Tamil can be divided into Pallava country, Pandya country, Chera country, and Chola country. Here, the Pandya of the 90 Tamil Brahmi inscriptions. When I say Tamil Brahmi inscriptions, it backs to 2000 years and 2003 earlier. So the very ancient among all inscriptions in India. So here, among 90 Tamil Brahmi very ancient inscriptions, the Jaina inscriptions are 85. Other 5 inscriptions are neutral. We do not know to whom it belongs. So see, the bulk of the evidence is with the Jainism. Of the 85 inscriptions are ours. And here I have listed, I am not going to read all these things. The third, the very ancient inscriptions are in Kudumiyanmalai and in Madurai, 2nd BC BC. That is 7 BC, before Christ. That is a list of it. And here I am going to give one list. I am not going to read that. Time is not permitting me. So I am telling about the only Pandya country, only certain districts. See, I am going to solve. See how many places are there. See, this is a first list, second list, third list. So in so many places, in almost in all districts, our Jains were living, and the inscriptions are there, and mutilated Tirthankara statues are there, still they are there. And as I told you that there are references in Valmiki Ramayana, that is 5th century BC, Kamba Ramayana, references in Sangam literature, Ahananuru, in Mahavamsa, and Karavela's inscriptions also there. So there are plenty of references to show that the Samana Tamils were the ancient Tamils in the in ancient time. See, another we should be proud of. Every Jain should be proud of the contribution of Tamil Jains to Tamil literature, as amplified by Airavad Mahadevan, who said, the Tamil script, what you write, has originated by the efforts of Tamil Jains. He has very clearly written that what you write due to the contribution of Jains. Apart from that, there are so many literary works. Of the 5 major kavyas, the 3 kavyas by Jains. Of the 5 little small kavyas, all the 5 are ours. The Tirukul, the world famous Tirukul by Kundakundacharya. And all the major ethical works are Jains. All the grammatical works are by Jains. So it is so vast. Our contribution is immense. Nobody can come nearer to that. We can very proud of that. So it should not bring any bad karma. We should tell to the world that our contribution, that we have every right to claim anything. So another thing is that the Jaina Tamil treasure, the Jaina literary works, another instrumental, see, another important thing everyone should know, that in awarding classical status to Tamil as a classical language is due to the contribution of Tamil Jains, Tamil ascetics. And they wrote Jivaka Sintamani, they wrote Silapatikaram, they wrote Balayapati and minor epics. At least once you hear what I say, Sulamani, Yasodhara Kavyam, Udayana Kavyam, Nagakumar Kavyam, Nilagesi, I with folded hands, I request, I pray to the Jainology department and those colleges which introduce Jainism as a subject, kindly frame your syllabus with these things. Without that, it is cipher only, I say. All your contributions are there. Kindly sit and engage those who are in the field and kindly frame the syllabus in order to our Jain people, let them know. So in literature, Tulgapiyam, the oldest grammar, Tulgapiyam, ours. The Nannu, the excellent grammatical work, ours. Aparam Kalakam, Yaparam Kali Kari, how to write a poem. So the forerunners are Jains. So because of, I don't go in details, and mathematical rules, prabandhangal, padigams, and logic. The logic, Nilakesi, the excellent only one logic rule, I mean, very extensively by Nilakesi, that is also by Jaina. And coming to this excellent thing, what you are going to protect. So these are all some Brahmi, some inscriptions, dates back to 3rd CBC. See all these things, you see. I pray to those youngsters, I pray to the elders. By talking, nothing can be done. You have to visit periodically, you have to take your children. These are all not just places where the letters are there. These were the places where our Jainatics, thousands of Jaina ascetics performed tapas. They performed Chalekana. They attained the glory. So these are all the holiest places. I can say that it is equivalent to Siddha Kshetra. It is not more than that. Thousands of, because you are going to see how many stone beds. In certain places, 60, 70 stone beds. Why they are there? In batches and batches of thousands of years, several batches of, so one Darasena was there, one Bodapalli was there, and Tirutakadevar was there, Mahanandi was there, Achanandi was there. These are very great ascetics. They performed tapas. Please take your children there. It is better, even it is better because they are all present in hills. By trekking also you can make use of that. You can improve your health and anma. And see this beauty. What you get great contributions by this. This is in Madurai, this is in Kadagamalai, this is in Kongarpuliam, and in see this is others are this one is the this protection for these sacred places. You can say government. You apply to government. I say no. Our continuous visits to these places in groups and familiarizing with the locals alone can save these from vandalism. No law, no police, no ASA can save this. accept your visit, periodical visit, and familiarize with the locals. You be friend with the locals. You visit the schools where their children are, studying. You contact with them. You mingle with them. So these are the places where our sacred Mahamunis performed dhyan and tapas. And see, our regular, see, this is in, Tamil Brahmi, 2200 years. Tamil Brahmi is 2100 years. And here in Vallimalai, see, Panchamaramesi, here, what a beautiful structure here in Vallimalai. So our regular pilgrimage to these places and familiarizing with the locals alone will safeguard these sacred treasures, not from the, within the wall of our bungalows and other things. Spread the message about, see, kindly spread this message about ancient sacred Jaina treasures of Tamil Nadu. Please come out to visit all these places. And see, these are all the caves where our ascetics performed tapas. So natural caverns where Jainatics stayed and performed ascetic practices. These have stone beds and inscriptions of donors who have caused the stone beds to be made.
Dr. Ajithadoss sir.
Yes, sir.
Ajithadoss sir. No, last 3 minutes. கொஞ்சம் 3 minutesல கொஞ்சம் நீங்க wind up பண்ணிக்கோங்க sir. Timer sir. Thank you. Continue sir.
See, the Tamil heritage you have to give more than 3 days. So I feel it is, of course I have to thank you all, but shall I close with this without concluding?
Then in another 2 minutes, sir, you can conclude, sir. Now.
See,
Sorry,
all
sir.
right, we will have it on another time. There are so many slides, and it may take more than 15 minutes. I thank you all.
Sir, Kanaka Ajithadoss, sir, please show the slides, sir. Just show the slides in 2 minutes. You have another 3-4 minutes. Please show the slides that you have prepared.
Okay.
We will look at the slides afterwards. You just show the slides, sir.
Okay. We are committed to safeguard our heritage.
No, if you show only, we can go there, no, sir.
Stone beds for ascetics, these are all. And this is a Tirthankara statue. And this unparalleled ancient sacred images of Tirthankaras. These are all poetry in stone. And ancient Tirthankara images all lying in bare ground. I have asked myself, worshipped for about 1,000 years, now in desperate condition, does it prick me? You should prick us. And the need is the small protective structure. And we have done in Ahimsa Walk for these some of these abandoned statues. We have constructed small shrines. These are all the that is respect we have restored to the abandoned, vandalized, Tirthankara statues. So with this, actually, in many places our Tirthankara statues are worshipped by others. As you run, we don't have time. I close this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ajithadoss, sir. Our sincere apologies for trying to restrict the time.
No, sir.
Between...
No.
Okay.
You are
sir,
very
two things I
graceful
understand
to
from your
grant
talk.
me this time, this amount of time. You are very graceful. Thank you.
Sir, that shows your humbleness, Dr. Ajithadoss, sir. Two things I understand from this, from your talk, I understand two things, sir. Very important thing you said that we can preserve our heritage by organizing more and more people to go there, and along with the locals, this thing can be saved. Your message and your passion is evident, sir. So thank you. Now I request our next speaker, Mr. Selvamani, to kindly start his presentation, and Rajul ma'am will broadcast the PPT. Sir, 20 minutes, sir.
Okay.
Over to Mr. Selvamani.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, that PPT they will present in the Zoom.
Selvamani, sir,
the
please
audio.
stick to the time. Selvamani, sir, please stick to the time, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there are 3 more presenters. So please stick to the time. Don't elaborate, show the visuals.
Don't elaborate, just show the showroom,
visuals.
Madam. Okay. Can I start, madam?
Vasuki ma'am, after Selvamani sir finishes, we'll have the Guruji's blessings. So, Selvamani sir, over to you.
Sir, we'll take the Guruji's blessings and all later on. Let all the three people
Okay.
finish quickly. 20 minutes you give to each one.
கற்றதனால்
Okay.
கற்றதனால் ஆய பயனென்கோள் வாழறிவர் நற்றார் தொழார் என சம்யக் தர்சன ஞான சாரித்திராணி மோட்சமார்கா. In Tamil Nadu, Tamil Jain Heritage Monument. Tamil Nadu, the earliest existing religious districts are the natural kings. Underneath the Kongar Pudiyam, you see, this is the cave, which is having 58 cave beds.
Shanti sir, please tell him his voice is cracking.
Okay.
Sir, unga camera சரியா focus பண்ணனும் sir. Selvamani sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. Then underneath the screen, you will see the cave which is having 58 cave beds.
Shanti sir, his
The
voice is
Brahmin
cracking.
section. Okay, madam. Next one. Next screen, madam.
Rajul ma'am, next screen.
Next screen, madam, please.
சார் உங்க மைக் கூட கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் உங்க வாய்க்கு கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் தூரக்க வைங்க சார், ஏன்னா சவுண்டுக்கு கிராக் ஆகுது. கொஞ்சம் லிட்டில் பிட் கொஞ்சம் டிஸ்டன்ஸ்.
Put the next screen, madam.
Sir, you continue with your talk,
Next
sir.
one.
So, screen share avla.
Okay, okay, okay. That next screen, the Adi Bhagavan in Aritapatti, the Achanandi Acharya who has staged the ceremony, sculptured the ceremony. Hello?
You continue, sir. Till the streaming
Okay.
starts, you please continue.
Okay. In Jainism in Tamil Nadu. Initially, Jainism was purely an ascetic practice. These monks were strictly celibate and constantly nomadic. They were always fasting and believed it to be the means of controlling the wandering mind, which they considered the root cause of all sins and cycle of rebirth. Ahimsa was their ideal, but they resorted to torturing their bodies for this purpose. In Tamil Nadu, the earliest existing religious vestiges are the natural caves. These
Sir,
caves
the
once
PPT is
served
on,
as
sir.
the...
Sir, PPT is on. PPT vanduchu,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, you can put the third showman, third screen, fourth page. In Tamil Nadu, fourth page. In Tamil Nadu, the existing religious vestiges are the natural caves. These caves once served as the habits of Jain monks, found in some of the hills in Tirunelveli, Madurai, Pudukkottai, Periyar, Tiruchi, and erstwhile South Arcot, North Arcot districts. The number of these vestiges have reached more than 100 so far due to the tireless efforts of the archaeologists over the last 5 decades. The early caves were found in amidst precarious surroundings. These were the residents of Americans who resolved to spend their lives in splendid isolation and engaged themselves in contemplation and religious pursuits. These Jain caves in Tamil Nadu are important for numerous reasons. Most of these vestiges in Tamil Nadu near spring water, which serve the basic needs of the earth. The earliest lithic monuments of this religion were represented by them. The earliest epigraphical records in the Brahmi characters can be seen in these caves. This belonged to the period from 2nd century BC to 3rd century BC. The 4th AD and above all provide authenticated evidence of the early spread of these early vestiges were the resorts of the hermits. These caves were made suitable habits of cutting stone beds to them. The beds were chiseled, smooth rising one side and little serve as the pillows of the. To prevent the rainwater flowing into the cave shelters, the overwhelming rock was cut in the form of driblets. These caves were often provided with a structural addition in the form of thatched roof, which was supported by the wooden poles. The fact is provided from several holes cut into the open rock surface of the cave, which are well visible now. Most of these vestiges of Tamil Nadu were near spring of water, which served the basic needs of the earthquake. Next one, madam. The early Jaina caves were discovered from almost all the districts of Tamil Nadu. The 2nd to 1st century BC, Brahmi records can be seen in this early vestiges of Tamil Nadu, but most of them are recovered from Madurai. Approximately 26 caves, will not less than 140 stone beds were recovered from the place of like Anamalai, Alagarmalai, Arithapatti, Tirupparangundram, Muthupatti, Vikramangalam, Tiruvadavur, Varichur, etc. All these places located within the radius of 20 miles within Madurai town. This refers to the names of the residents.
Selvamani sir,
Yes.
we'll post
Yes.
this PPT on the website, sir. So adana neenga unga slide patti solunga.
Okay.
Adha test padikka venda sir. Sorry sir.
Okay, sir. Okay. The next one, sir. In Tamil Nadu, 31 places, 93 numbers of Brahmi inscription were found so far. 9 places declared as a Marabu Chinnam, Pandiya Mandalam. That is 21 places, Madurai, Tirunelveli, Pudukottai, Siddhanavasal and Kudumiyan Marai. Kongu Mandalam, Cheranadu, 5 places, Edakkal, Pugalur, Ayyarmalai, Arachalur, Amman, Koyilpatti. Tondai Mandalam, that is 4 places, Dusi Mamandur, Tondur, Neganurpatti, Jambai. Chola Mandalam, Tirujinapalli, Alor. Tamil Brahmi Kalvettigal Perimbalavadi Samanam Todarbanavai. The book released by the State Archaeology Department by T.S. Sridhar IAS Special Commissioner in 2006 on. Dr. Airavada Mahadevan. Tamil Brahmi inscription, the only record of old Tamil. Dr. Airavada Mahadevan had a research 4 decades, including Mohenjo-daro and Harappa also. That is why he is awarded Padma Shri by the ex-president of India. Next man. Piravi Piniyarukkum Perumalaigal. We can visit the mountain and caves. Then only our soul will get attain the solitude. Then T.S.T. Bal, who was awarded the President Award, the ex-president of Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad. He has tried so many times and he had write a letter to the special commission. Then he got in whole Tamil Nadu, Samanar Malai, that is Jain mountain, declared by the President of India. Then next one. This is Samanar Malai. See the Brahmi inscription in Pechipallam. Next one. Next, madam. This Pechipallam was performed as a Jain Samana Palli. Lot of inscription, but the inscription was there. Kings has donated lot of lands and for the ascetics to practice a Jain Palli. The Parsanada and Bhadrabahu, all Tirthangara statue was carved in the caves. Syrian natural caves. As stunning, the secrets of Jain heritage of the Bosch began in Samanar Malai. The scene of village in Kiledi, now 11 kilometers from Madurai, unconscious agricultural village, a stunning Ayyanar temple with rich colorful carvings behind the temple. Next to the temple, a massive boulder-like mountain cut into smooth glossary surface or hundreds of shallow steps that seem to ascend out midway through the cliff. The steps seem to melt away, disappear from under the feet. A few feet ahead, matter of minutes to reach the summit. For all these sleepless, the hillocks strangely flat for a top. A wall rock lies beside the natural stream called Pechipallam. The next one is Keeladi, Madurai. A very big Mahavira statue on the left side, more than 5 to 6 Tirthankara and HNH's statue was carved in there. Carved on this rock are stunning images of Jain Tirthankara, Jain saints who profounded the religion and embraced the cause of liberation and enlightenment. The most significant of these caves is the Mahavir, the last 24 Tirthankara. Under this, next screen, madam. This is the Brahmi inscription, just invented, and they explain what is there in there by Dr. Sandalingam. Next one, Samanar cave bed. Next screen, madam. In Samanar Made cave bed, Madurai Samana Panbat Mayam was celebrating annual festival every year. Dr. Engineer Chennadurai was the president, ex-president. Mr. Anantaraj Vandavasi is the treasurer. Then Pulavar Bhanukumar and Danyakumar was the secretary. Now they have changed the period. Under the cave beds, more than 100 places are there. People are sitting like there. Our Chittamur Madadbidi was also present at during the festival. Annually, they are celebrating the festival. Like that, we have to visit the places every time. Then only we can preserve the monument. The next one, Siddhanna Vasal Pudukottai. Siddhanna Vasal Pudukottai, Arivar Koil, Temple of Arahant. Yedadipattam, this is under the Archaeological Survey of India. In Tamil Nadu, only 2 ticketed monuments, Mamallapuram and Siddhanna Vasal. Out of this, we are getting more than 6 crores as a ticket. Next one. See the natural caves. What a beautiful Pudukottai, Yedadipattam. Yedadipattam means we have to go sideways with the 7 steps. Then only we can reach the caves. Next one. This is Siddhanna Vasal Pudukottai, Arivar Koil Temple, Argus, Yedadipattam. Next scene, madam. Front of the Mandaba, Mugamandaba, and Garbhagraham. There are Ardhamandapam, a few steps, then you are in the Ardhamandapam. It measures 22 feet by 7.5 feet, 8 feet height. It is supported by 2 massive pillars. In the middle, 2 pillars, one either. All these Mahendra type square types and upstairs and meditation. On the either side, doorway to Garbhagraham, the oriented pillars enclosing 2 niches. They have on the upper cubical parts lotus medical carved in the bas relief. When you enter, the ideal nearest the god sitting under the wall, the 23rd Tirthankara, Sri Pasanada, on southern side wall, a beautiful Acharya is depicted on the other wall. Painting tradition, India painting Siddhanna Vasal. The Siddhanna Vasal paintings carry on the tradition of the well-known Ajanta frescoes, 2nd century BC, 6th century CE. The Ceylon Sigiri foregoes the 5th century CE. Bhagat fresco, Madhya Pradesh, the 6th and 7th century CE. Siddhanna Vasal is therefore an early example of Ajanta, post-Ajanta period, the merit of the compass well Ajanta Sigiriya. The technique employed what is known as fresco, that is the painting done in a dry wall. In Europe, mural painting are done on a moist wall are called fresco vico. The wall ceiling current becomes the pillars but originally decorated with the painting. These wall ceiling Quranic beams pillars were originally decorated with the painting. Those on the walls have perished, and those are the ceiling beams or the upper parts of the pillars alone survive. Of these Remains of the mostly disfigured paintings of these pillars are lotus pole seen on the ceiling, the Ardhamandapa and the carpet kanai on the ceiling of the inner shrine of the most important. This is cave bed. Before that, Siddhanavasa Pudukoti, three Tirthangara statue and Parsanada and Acharya. That is why Arivar Koil, Arahanta temple. This is called cave bed. With 17 cave beds are there. The natural cave run with stone beds, Brahmi old Tamil inscription referred by the archaeology report transferred under the Act 1951. This is the pillow side is having the next one, madam. Next, please. See, like this is a polished cave bed. 17 cave beds are there. Under one cave bed, Brahmi Libby, who was there, who carved in cave beds is mentioned here. Arivar Koil, the temple 3, Arihar with Mukkodai and Parsanada with Acharya Mukkodai temple. Eriminat Kudimi, Ur, Piranda Kaudi Eden, Tirubasil, Ilayar, Seida Adityanam. That is the Brahmi Libby. That is Gaundi Edigal in 3rd century BC was there in the Siddhanavasal cave. That is the inscription says. This is the authenticated archaeological evidence of the Tamil Nadu State Archaeology. There are a lot of Vattelthi inscription is also there. The who carved the cave Ardhamandapa. Some people are claiming that Mahendra Pallava who created the Ardhamandapa. Later stage, because of the demolition, during the period of Avani Sekaran, Sri Vallaban, Madras teacher, Ilan Kaudaman repaired the inner mandapa here. He built outer hall. It says 150 for South India. Epicurable report is a quote of the name of the Madras teacher. Page number 74, 105.
Selvamani, sir.
Yes,
Another
yes,
3 minutes, sir.
sir.
3 minutes.
Okay, no, okay, man. Siddhanavasal Pudukottai, a Brahmi inscription upper Kaudi and Rasul, Samana Madathil in that, Pen Turabi, that is ladies' saint was practiced there in that. This is, next one is Tirunadar Kundru. Next slide. In Pudukkottai, there are 30 Jain monuments under the Archaeological Survey of India. These are all, nobody is there to maintain it. Instead of 30 monuments, lot of loose statues are lying here and there. You have to protect it. No Jains is there in the living in the Pudukkottai. The next screen, madam. Tirunadar Kundru. 24th Tirthangara. Next, madam. Next, madam. I have only 3 minutes. Next. This is 20. In Tirunadar Kundru, Chinji, Rockport. See, 12 Tirthangaras upper side and 12 Tirthangaras in the lower side. 24 Tirthangara. This 24 Tirthangara in Gindi Post's annual report. It also said this is the oldest Vattelthi screen found in Tamil Nadu. The inscription sculptures sadhana is said to have been observed by Chandranandi teacher and Ilaya Padarar for 57 days and 30 days respectively fasting. Then Melchittamur, Jain Mutt in near Chenji, that is our, as Vasiji told, 4 Delhi Kollabara Janakanji, Benugonda also I visited, temple is there, Golapur temple and Madam is there. Now Melchittamur, Lakshmi Sena, Pattaraga Pattacharya is 20th Swamiji is taking care of Jain Mutt. Inside the temple, Parsanada, 28 Tirthangara, how beautiful sculpture you can see. In front of them, Manastamba, very high Manastamba is there. Left side, Neminada, and 16 pillar mandapa was there. Gobra is there. Next one is, this is one Tirthangara statue and Yachi statue was carved in the wall caves itself. That is the stone. This one is, next one is Neminada, who was taken from Mailapur and put in the Mesittamur Madam. Then this is a speech by Lakshmisena Patacharya. So you can go through it. Lot of inscription, around 30 inscription there in the Mesittamur and Malaynadar Koil. That inscription itself, Choda, who has donated land for the maintenance of the temple and all that. I am giving happy copy of that. The Sittamur book has released everybody. Sittamur Varaladu by Dr. Ekambaranathan. The next picture is total 40 Adi Bhagavan and another 90 of other Tirthangara, 130 temples in Tamil Nadu. Out of that, 4 or 5 temples are in state archaeology and 17 temples in the HRNC, that is Aranalaithurai, Tamil Nadu. This is the Tamil Brahmi Lipi. It was developed 3rd century BC. This is mentioned in Samayavanga Sutta, 4th Angam, Tamili, because it is mentioned as the language found in Jainavanga Samayavanga Sutta 300 BC, Pannavanga Sutta, which is called Tamil Lipi, mentioned in the Buddhist work, Lalitavanga Sutta, translated into Chinese in 308 script called Dravida Lipi, mentioned according to Kamil's Bell. Tamili and Dravida Lipi are synonyms for Tamil writing. Okay, thank you, sir. Whether I have any mistake, please forgive me. Thank you for all the sponsored me for this participation.
Thank you, Selvamani, sir. Romba nandri, and so humble of you, sir.
I am maintaining a website called tamiljains.org after retirement from Indian Oil Group Company as a system executive. For the past 10 years, I am visiting from Jain Bakery, almost Kanyakumari, entire
in the details slang WhatsApp group la potrunga, sir. So now everybody will be able to indicate.
WhatsApp group la lot of information is coming, sir. I am maintaining tamiljains.org. I have put in all Tamil. Now people, MKJ and all, ask me to transfer into Hindi and English. Now I am trying. We have a font. If you type in Tamil or English, that we can transfer into the Hindi or thing, but transliteration, not translation. That would be a mistake. So if anybody try to help
thank
me,
you.
I can
Thank you,
translate.
Selvamani, sir. Sorry because of sorry because of time constraints. We have to move forward now. There are 2 more speakers, and after this, we'll have the blessings of revered Guruji. So next, I call Nilakesi ma'am to start her talk, and she will do the birth cycle of Rishabha in the form of paintings, and Vidit will broadcast the proceedings. You have about 20 minutes, Nilakesi ma'am. I request you to please understand. Thank you, Nilakesi ma'am.
Good evening, everybody. Jai Chinendra. Today I'm talking, giving a thing on PPT on roof murals on Jinakanji temple paintings, Tirupati Kotra. Yeah, next. Tirupati Kundram is a part of Kanjipuram. Kanjipuram is divided into 4 parts: Shiva Kanji, Vishnu Kanji, and Jina Kanji, and Bauta Kanji. And this is pertaining to Jina Kanji. Yes. This is with the main deity, Trilokinadar, Vardhamana Mahavira. Yeah, next. Next. This is about the archaeology. This is under archaeological department, and it is being maintained by them. And this has been built in the 14th century, and then the Sangit Mandapa was built by Irugappa, the chief minister of Bukka of Vijayanagara kingdom. Yeah, next. These are all the inner way. Okay, next. This is a Gopra. Next. Next. This is Trikuda Basadi. So you can see 3 sanctum sanctorums in this temple. And these are the Vimanas of the Trikuda Basadi. Next. 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 What you see is a Dharmakura tree, under which Malisena Vamanacharya wrote the popular Meru Mandra Puranam, describing the birth cycles of Meru Mandra, the chief Ganadharas of Vimalnath Tirthankara. Next. Next. This is again Dharmakura tree. Next. This is Trilokinath, the main Tirthankara in the main sanctum sanctorum. Next. This is in, the main sanctorum has got a stucco image, and this is the thing made of marble stone and Panchloka idols. Because abhisheks will not be performed on stucco figures. Next. Next. This is Padma Prabha. Now, the left one is Padma Prabha, the right one is Vasupujiya Swami. Next. Next. Next, please. Next, please. This is Parshvanatha and this is Malinatha. You can see the colors there. Yeah. This is again Parshvanatha. Next. 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 Next, ma. Next slide, please. This is Brahmadeva. This is one of the guardian god. Yeah, next one. Next. Next one, please. This is Sanganidhi. You see in on the pillars of the Sangeeta Mandapam. This is Padumanidhi. 2 nidhis of the Navanidhis. This is called the Sangeeta Mandapa, said to have been built by Irukappa of Bukka, the minister of Vijayanagara king, Bukka. Next. Next, please. These are the different views of the Sangeeta Mandapa. Next. 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 You can see the, yeah. Previous one, please. Here the scheme of paintings there. The first one is describing the previous births of Rishabha. The next one is Rishabha's life history. Then Mahavira's and Krishna and Nemi and story of Dharma Devi and other topics. Next. Previous births. From left to right. This is the left one is the king of Kantila of Videga Kshetra. His second son Sri Varma is coronated. The first son is taking up ascetic food from a Muni, Swayam Prabhu Muni. He's getting Diksha, and on his penance, he's getting bitten by a snake. See this. And he's born as Mahabali. Next one. Next one. He is born as Mahabala. Mahabala in the next birth. And he and his queen are listening to a minister, Suyambhu Dattan, saying that the king's lifespan is left with only 1 month as per Muni's words. So Mahabalan takes up initiation. He goes to a temple at Chitrakoot and with his minister to take up ascetic food. Next. Next. Yeah. Then Mahabalan is born as Ishana Kalpadevan by name Lalitanga, and his consort is Swayam Prabhai. Lalitangan again is born as Vajra Janga Maharaja, and his queen is Srimati. Vajrajanga and Queen Srimati are paying obeisance to 2 Munis, and Munis are giving sermons 4 animals are in the scene listening to the sermons. Next one. Boar, monkey, no, mongoose, and a tiger. And then Vajrajanga and Srimati, they are born as a couple in Uttama Boha Bhumi. That time, the animals, those who are listening, no, those 4 animals are born as Aryas because they got the punyam of hearing the sermons. They come and pay obeisance. Next one. Next one. Next one. No, the previous one, please. Previous one. Next one. Next one. This the couple is born as Ishana Kalpadeva, as Sridharan and Swayam Prabhan. Sridharan in his next birth becomes Raja Suvidhi of Susima Nagar of Vatsa Kingdom. Suvidhi Raja with his attendant listening to a sermon from a Muni before taking up ascetic food. Then Suvidhi is born as Achyudendra Deva. The next birth is seen with a Devi. Then he is born as Vajranabi and with 8 brothers. Next one. Next one. Vajranabi's brothers with merchant Dhanashreshti are seen in a procession. Dhanashreshti is in the palanquin. Dhanashreshti is in the palanquin. And Aparajithan is on an elephant here. Next one. Next one. Vaijayantan and Jayantan are seated on elephants. Next one. Next one, please. Previous one, please. Yeah. So Vajranabi and his group said to meet Vajrasena Tirthankara and friend Dhanashreshti to get Diksha from him. Vajranabi seen in a chariot. Then, next. These are all on the roof of the temples. These are the roof murals, okay? They take up Diksha and born as Kamindra Deva. This is the verse, Tamil verse about the last 10 births of Rishabhadeva in Adinadar Pillai Tamil. Here see Mahabalan, Lalitangan, Vajrajangan, Sridharadevan, Swati, Nabiraj. Last one is Nabi with Manudevi, Rishabhadeva. Yeah, next one. These are the list of 10 last 10 births. Next one. Next one. This is the life history of Lord Rishabha. This is about the 16 dreams Marudevi Mata dreamt about Rishabhadeva's conception. Okay, the 16 dreams of Marudevi Mata. Yeah, next. Next. These are the 10 of the 14 Manus. These are the 10 Kalpaka Vriksha. Here, Marudevi is seen here, sleeping on a swing. And then she dreams about the 16 dreams. See, the 16 dreams are here, and she tells her husband about the dreams. Next.
Nilakesima, no, 5 minutes irukuma.
Yeah, muchilla. Then Marudevi Mata delivers, and Sasi Madevi takes the child and gives child to the Saudar Mendra. Yeah, and Saudar Mendra takes him for as in a procession for Janmabhisheka, performing Janmabhisheka here on a Panduk Shila, and returns back. And he is coronated. And Saudar Mendra is performing a dance in ecstasy. And then, and Nabiraja asks Vrishabha to get married, and he's getting married to Sunanda and Yashaswati. Next. Then in the court, he witnessing a dance performed Neelanjana, and Neelanjana all of a sudden she collapses, and on this he get the nimit for ascetic food, taking up ascetic food. And the devas come and reminding that it is time for Diksha. Next. So he set out to take up ascetic food in a possession. Okay. Next. Yeah. Here the case Launchana is there. Along with him, some others take up Diksha. Even the Kachan and Maha Kachan, who the brothers of Sunanda and Yashaswati, they also take up. But these people, they have only Bahitam, and they could not withstand the pressures of finance, and then they get diverted in the middle. 1 minute, the previous one, please. Here, when Nami and Vinami are seen here, they wanted their share, but they were not present at the time when Vrishabha Swami gave away his kingdom. So he comes and they both come and ask for their share. That time, Saudar Mendra tells him not to take up the issue now, as he is totally renounced. And even then, they bent upon asking for their share. So Saudar Mendra takes Nami and Vinami on a Vimana to a mountain. Next one. And gives him their share on Vrishabha Deva's behalf. The southern past Dakshina Shreni and Uttara Shreni. Yeah. The next one. Previous one, please. Yeah, Dharnendra, not Saudar Mendra. Sorry, I was mistaken. Yeah. Next one, please. Here, Shreyan Kumar and his father Soma Prabhan, they come and pay obeisance to him on his return to Ayodhya, and they offer food, and then on his return he goes and continues his meditation, and then attains Kevajnana. The next one. This is the Samosaran. Yeah. Next one. Yeah. This is Saudar Mendra dancing in ecstasy. The next one is Mahavir's. So I stop with this because due to time constraints, I cannot explain the other episodes as in this temple. Yeah, it is not Ayodhya, it is in Hastinapur. Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you, Nilakesi ma'am. Rumba rumba nandri. See, all of you have put in so much hard work, and we understand the spirit with which you really uh, mm, uh, done this presentations from from Selomani sir, Dr. Ajithadoss, and yourself, Nilakesi ma'am. Salute to all of you. I only wish that time was not a constraint. However, all these PPTs will be posted on our Jai Bharat, Jai Jin Sashan group. And it is the commitment from all of us that if we work together, we can achieve greater heights. So I take this commitment on behalf of all the Tamil scholars. And next, I call, unfortunately, like Vasuki ma'am said, Ravichandran sir, the author of the next speech, is not able to join us due to some personal circumstances. But I request Vasuki ma'am to render Ravichandran sir's talk. In fact, Ravichandran sir is on the way from Chengalpet. I just now spoke to him. He is listening on YouTube. I'm sure he'll be very happy to see his presentation. Over to Vasuki ma'am.
Yes, sir. Kalugumalai, which is called Ellore of Tamil Nadu. It is under the Archaeological Survey of India. You can see now the panel of more than 100 Tirthankaras here.
Asuki, madam, please inform where is Kalugumalai to people.
Yeah, it's situated in Thoothukudi near Kovilpatti, 15 kilometers from Kovilpatti to Tukarain. There are 3 hills there. One is called Kalugumalai, where we are seeing this more than 100 Tirthankara sculptures. Then is Kovilankulam, there are 3 Tirthankaras, and another one is Palavanatham, there is 1 Tirthankar. The ancient name of this place is Ayyanar Malai or Arai Malai. This is actually you can see the next one you can put, ma'am. Please, next slide. Hello. Can you hear me?
மேம் நீ கேட்கலாம் மேடம். உங்க வாய்ஸ் வருது, நீங்க கண்டினியூ பண்ணுங்க. கொஞ்சம் டிரான்ஸ்மிஷன் ப்ராப்ளம் இருக்கு. ராஜுல் மேம் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காங்க.
Okay.
You continue the talk, madam.
Okay. This panel itself, you can see that in the center of that one Tirthankara with decorative, he has been with all Samasaran, with Devas, Devis and other things. You can see it has been detailed so nicely. There is no, if you can see here, and we can zoom and see also, it is so much decorated and very beautifully carved. You can't see, it is in 3 rows actually. The veritable gallery of exquisite sculptures of Adinath, Neminath, Mahavir, Parshvanath, Bahubali, Ambika, Padmavati, all in 3 rows you can see. Gunasekara Deva was the president of this monastery of Kalugumalai. These attracted many sadhus, shavakas and the nearby villagers and all over Tamil Nadu. They helped in making these images. For carving all this, only these people have directly went. I have heard of it, and they worshipped and offerings were done. This glory of Kalugumalai continued. It has been functioned as an university of Jaina philosophy, Jain Siddhanta. Flourished for 350 years. Yes, it has come now. You can see this ancient name and all. It is in the northeast and northwest of this place is facing. Then next one, ma'am. For 350 years, it has flourished from 8th century to 11th century. The central one, can you see now? And like this, you can't see anywhere actually. This type of sculptures you can't see anywhere all together. In Kayotsa Posha, in Padmasan, with all 3 Chatras and with Devas. And they have, it has been in the Pandya records, they call it as Tirunichuram. The royal patronage they received from Maran Chadayan, Varaguna Nedunchadayan, from other people. It has, there is a Palli which has been started later, but it has flourished for more than 350 years long. It became it has been written here, the 3 rows of bold reliefs is specially cut niches. Next one, ma'am. Next one, please, Sunita. Hello. Hello, next slide. President of monastery, I have all Gunasekara Deva attracted sadhus, and Kurandi they call. Kurandi is a place. This here one. Two pictures are there. So long it is in a stretch of Tirthankara. Then next one. This has become extinct because of the absence of patronage from Pandya rulers. Till Chola rulers, they supported till the extinction. It has been, there is no reference of Vijayanagara and Nayakas. We couldn't find any reference. And here we can see that it functioned as the University of Jain Siddhanta and functioned as the abode of Digambara saints, flourished for 350 years. Stone carving method carried out by disciples and Jain monks, referred as Tirunechuram in Pandya records. Next, please. We can go fast because I have already told everything. There are many things which I can say, but I have 2 more places to show. Yes, next. As per epigraphical records, okay. Next one. Next one. Its glory continues for 350 years long. But we couldn't stop the non-violence as being done in front of the Tirthankara. They are doing all animal sacrifices, which we couldn't stop. Then we'll go to the other place. One more, 2 more places I have prepared. Because Ravichandran prepared, I am showing it. Sorry. The other slide. Excuse me.
Visited Kalagumalai, Vasuki madam. You can inform the
Kalagumalai
audience.
only. Kalagumalai we have to. And Kundavai Jinalayam. This is Tirumalai actually. Tirumalai, in Tirumalai, Arahantagiri we call, and our Swamiji has come here for this. Here this Kundavai Jinalayam is there. It has been constructed in 10th century, Rajendra Chola period. Next one, please. Hello. This Tirumalai, we can say many things. This is the Gopura, entrance Gopura. Before we enter Mahavira temple, this is the entrance Gopura, we call it.
Vasuki madam, please inform people how to reach Tirumalai.
Tirumalai is called Vadamadi Mangalam. It is on the, from RD we have to go on Polur Arni road. It is in Polur Arni road. From Chennai, it is 150 kilometers. The hill is actually 350 meters high, and there are 140 steps to uphill. This is the Gopura entrance for Mahavir temple. This is Mahavir temple. Mutt is a little bit away from here. This is Mahavira temple top. It's stucco image. You can see the full view of the temple. 1 by 1 layers are there, and one we have to go up. There are 3 layers actually, 3 floors we can say. And a long rock is there, like it is a stretch of rock is there. Hello. Due to extensive renovation, the originality of archaeological style is lost actually in Kundavai Jinalaya, but pillars of the Mantapam and original image is unaltered. 4 feet height of Neminada statue is kept outside and a new image is kept inside. In the pillars we can see carvings made out of rock carvings or there of animals, birds, etc. To this, there are many inscriptions in this. This is Kundavai Jinalaya Mantap and Gopura. Here only this Neminata is there.
Vasuki madam.
Yes.
Last 5 minutes, madam.
Yeah, this is Mahavira temple. 2 temples are there inside. This is Mahavira. This is a stucco statue. Inside we have paintings also, you can see. Paintings are there. This is made of limestone. This is Neminada temple, Kundavai Jinalaya. The outer they place, this is 4 feet height Neminada, little bit damaged. This is Mahavira, that other temple. The view of that Balaka stone. There is one there are many royal patterns, and this out when we come out of Kundavai Dinala north side, we have four rooms are there, and when within one room, if we go, we can reach. This is a rock sculpture. 4 rock sculptures are there. For that, we have a narrow step. The first one is Dharma Devi Kushmandini. We say this is the narrow steps where we have to go. It has been converted as temple later. First is Kushmandini, we call, with her children, flanked with her children. Then Bahubali, then one Tirthangra statue. That sculpture they call it as Adinath, Neminath, Mahavir. Many things are there because there is no lanchan there. Then Bahubali is there with his sisters Brahmi and Sundari. And then on the Tirthangra with the flowers carved upside, you can see. And then is Parshvanath with 5 food snake, cobra. This is Kushmandini with a Amra tree with her children and attendant. This is 10th century AD, built by Kundavai queen, who is actually a devotee of Shiva, but she did patronage to Jaina also. The other one on top also we can see the Tirthangra statues with the elephants there. Reach there actually. Then with the one stone climbing the steps, we come to the entrance of the cave. There we can see the paintings on the roof, and chambers are there, separate chambers for separate Tirthangras, but there is no Tirthangra images are there now. Paintings on walls, side walls, everywhere it is there. This is one ceiling painting, a flower paint. And this is Nandishwara Deepa. Nandishwar Deep picture painted on the wall. And Dwarapalaka painting. All natural vegetable paint. This is Jwalamali with one eye on the forehead, and Shamasaran with the Arika sitting. Next one is clearer than this. Shamasaran painting. The Arikas are sitting there on one chamber. Adev Devas. Devis actually. And Shravaks are there. Devis and Devas with ornamental figures. Munis and giving alms to the Muni. and we get blessings from them. Wall paintings with flowers are there, painted there.
Vasuki ma'am.
Yes, we can rush.
Yeah. Last 2 minutes, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes, one more thing is there, no? Wall painting.
We'll put it on our WhatsApp group, ma'am. Yeah.
Yes, she can.
Time. Before
Then
I
Siddharal. One more place. Siddharal. It's like a hanging rock actually. 3 shrines are there. Mahavir, Parshvanath, Yakshi, Padmavati.
Ma'am, you can just brief in 2 minutes. I am just moving the slides.
Mahavir, Parshvanath, Yakshi, Padmavati in the natural caverns of the hillock. You can see that. If she puts, we will see later. Vikramaditya Varaguna in 9th century, he only supported.
Vasuki ma'am, time ಆಯ್ತು madam.
Yes, no problem. Yes, no problem, sir. So she can run that.
Screen slides. Rajan ma'am, can you show the slides? Yeah, you can just show the slides. Yeah.
Slides, that's what she couldn't put, I think. Chitaral.
Next slide, ma'am.
3 rows of miniature figures of Tirthankaras with bold relief of Ambika Yakshi is there. Neminata, Parshvanath, Mahavir are carved. Hanging boulder is there. Tirucharanathumalai is the other name for it. The name itself is related to Charanas, Charana Munis. Ambika here also with Vibhanga pose, with her lion mount flanked by her children attended. It's a Pandya art. Lion Parshva with 5-hooded cobra and in Kayotsa post is there. One spring is also there. This carved at the instance of monks like Ajanandi, Veeranandi Adigal. Jain ascetics lived here in large numbers. Continued to be Jain center till 13th century AD. Then become a Hindu place. Yakshi Padmavati is converted as Bhagavati Amman and still it is Bhagavati Amma only. Now also it has been called as Bhagavati Amman. Okay, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Sorry, Vasuki ma'am.
No problem, because I have managed the Ravichandran's place with a short information.
I understand. There are a lot of
Informed
messages.
very late.
Yeah, there are a lot of
Thank
messages
you.
coming. Before we request Swamiji's to give his blessings, it will be followed next by Priya ma'am's concluding remarks, and
Yes.
then we'll open it to the audience in the end. So next, I request Vasuki ma'am, please request our Batarakji, Guruji, to give his blessings. Sorry to keep you waiting, respected Swamiji. Over to Vasuki ma'am.
Swamiji, Mandami Swamiji. உங்களோட blessings வேணும் எங்க எல்லாருக்கும். உங்களோட கேக்குதுங்க கேக்குது.
பிரம்மானந்தம் பரமசுகதம் கேவலநாமூர்த்தியும் அன்பாதிதம் லட்சியம் ஏகம் நித்யம் விமலவசதம்.
स्वामी जी, आपका आवाज ब्रेक आ रहा है. आपकी आवाज ब्रेक आ रही है.
Don't disturb madam, let him finish. Mangalacharan.
அன்பாதிதம் லட்சியம் ஏகம் நித்யம் விமலவசனம் சர்வதீசாட்சிபோதம் பாவாதிதம் திரிபுரரக்ஷிதம் தத்ருதம் நமாமி. शासन जैन कॉलेज एंड जैन हेरिटेज सेंटर बैंगलोर तीनों प्रोसेस करते हैं जो भारतवर्ष में पूरा भारत में विभिन्न प्रांतों में तो जैन धर्मों के विरासतों को
स्वामीजी उंग वॉइस சரியா கேட்கலங்கறாங்க
विरासत केंद्रों को हमारे लिए उनका दर्शाते हैं
ब्रेक आउट
ऐसे स्थानों को विरासत अभी सुनता है ना கேக்குதா இப்போ
கொஞ்சம் கரகரன் இருக்கு பிரேக் ஆகுதுங்க ஜி சுவாமிஜி
சிக்னல் இருக்காது அப்படியே பேசுறேன்
சரி சரி
प्रोसेस करते हैं जैन 12 तारीख भारत के विभिन्न धर्मों के बारे में भाषण दे रहे हैं आज खास रूप में तमिलनाडु के जैन विरासत केंद्रों के बारे में भाषण देने वाले जो और श्री वासुकी बाहुबली जैन ये सभी को हमारा शुभ मंगल आशीर्वाद। ये प्रोग्राम के लिए तैयार की गया डॉक्टर प्रियदर्शना उनके लिए हमारा विषय जो भारत पूरे से भी ज्यादा ऐसा विरासत है हमको उनको सभी को जानकारी मिलना चाहिए उनको हमारा उनको सुरक्षित करने की इच्छा है हम इसी तरफ से और जो जैन लोगों हैं जो जैन संघों हैं जो बटारक हैं जो बड़े बड़े मठ हैं उनकी और सहयोग से हम सुरक्षित कमजोर नहीं हमें मिलता है इतना नुकसान पड़े हुए हैं इन विरासतों को हम तो सुरक्षित रखना चाहिए ऐसी दशा में तीर्थ क्षेत्र कमेटी और महासभा और ये हम सभी लोग जा रहे हैं इस पर हमें बहुत आश्चर्य हो रहा है आप सभी लोगों को हमारा आशीर्वाद शुभ मंगल आशीर्वाद।
Thank you, Swamiji. It's really very kind of you. We wanted your blessings, sir. And despite rain and the power cut in your area, we have managed to secure your blessings, sir. Maybe even if the voice was cracked or the video was staggered, but still, sir, your blessings are always with us. And in fact, when we went to the Department 2 to mail Sitambur, the revered Senior Swamiji was very kind to give us a lot of time and was very hospitable. So thank you very much to all the speakers and to revered Swamiji, to Vasuki ma'am. She has single-handedly done all the Tamil translations of the written script for the last 17 days of the previous seminar lecture series. I beg your pardon. So anyway, now all good things have to come to an end, and we also note the presence of Sri Nirmalji Sethi, the president of the All India Digambar Samaj. And now such a big event requires the support and dedication of a team of hardworking faculty and students of the departments of the sponsoring organizations. I'm going to request, since we're running out of time, we will not be able to do the honors today, and we have another 3 days. So let us try to squeeze in the honors and acknowledge the efforts of each and every individual member. Before I request Dr. Priyadarshana Jain to give her concluding remarks and also do the announcement, as well as get the feedback from the audience, for which we are all very much eager. I was counting the number of chat messages. There are more than 76 chat messages. So it's very difficult to keep pace with so many enthusiastic and nice audience. And therefore, with the permission of Priya ma'am, we will skip honoring the dedicated team behind this due to paucity of time. I request, and Dr. Priyadarshana Jain, the what shall I say, the fountainhead and the spirit behind the last few sessions of this Jain and Indian Heritage series, as well as the Das Lakshana Dharma and the e-Paryushan celebrations. This whole project has been her brainchild, and single-handedly she has managed to run the show. And I will not stand between you and this person who is full of dynamic energy and enthusiasm. So over to Dr. Priyadarshana Jain. Priya ma'am, are you online?
Yes,
See, again.
Shanti sir.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Shanti sir. Jai Jinendra, everybody. We can do the honors, right? Shanti sir, we have 20 minutes time.
Yes, I leave it to you, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Yes. I request the host to kindly enable my video. Yes, Jai Jinendra, everybody. It gives me immense pleasure to thank all the presenters who have done tremendous hard work in preparing the PowerPoint presentations under the leadership of
Ma'am, your audio is not reaching us, ma'am. Priya ma'am? We have received a message to include the Purulia, West Bengal's heritage. Thank you very much, sir. Sorry, I failed to note your name. Request you again to post all the messages in the Jai Bharat WhatsApp group, because this chat session will get closed. Yes, Abesa, I request Dr. Priyadarshana ma'am to, Abesa is also the main person behind the show, because he has helped silently to Dr. Priyadarshana to carry out her task. Over to Dr. Priyadarshana ma'am. We regret the inconvenience. There's overall network issue in most of the places due to weather conditions. There's a lot of hardworking people, and the team behind the show, headed by Dr. Priyadarshana Jain. Yes, Priya ma'am, we're able to see your video, and we request you to your audio, please, ma'am. We have the faculty here, the senior and the junior faculty, and it is comprising a team of Reshma ma'am, who had earlier introduced our guest of honors. And behind the scenes, we have Reshma ma'am, Rajul ma'am, Rajul ji Borandia. She is also the faculty and now a PhD, soon to be a PhD scholar. She is also the faculty at the Shasun Jain College, as well as the University of Madras Department of Jainology. And we have Vasuki ma'am is also a student from an alumni of the department. We also have Preeti Shah. She's also submitted her thesis. Then we have Kajal ma'am and Meenuji Chordia and Sunita ji Sankla, as well as student support in the form of Namrata Jain, Namrata, and Namrata, as well as Ramkumar sir and Usha Jamad and Renu Chorodia. We also thank external people who have supported this whole task. Today's host, Mr. Vidit Shah, he's son of Kashmira ma'am, and Kashmira ma'am has also been very instrumental in helping us in this show. Thank you, Kashmira ma'am. And also Manas Bansali, Reshma ji's son, who has helped in trimming all the videos and putting it all together. I think Priya ma'am's connection is lost due to some network issues. So I would like to thank this
She's
audience.
back. Priya ma'am is back.
Oh my, that's so nice. Priya ma'am, can we hear you, Priya ma'am? For your concluding remarks, if you're able to log in.
Unmute me.
Yes, we're able to hear you, Priya ma'am. We're able to hear you. Please go ahead.
I request Vidit to unmute me. There was a serious network issue. I'm so sorry about it. We would like to honor Shri Krishna Chansa Choradia, Dilip Dheen, Abhay Shri Shrimal, if they are all here. Without their support, we would not have been able to put up this event. And above all, Nitin HP. Okay, we will be honoring him on the last day, but because he's here, we would like to honor him for his support and this program. And of course, I was talking about all the presenters under Kanaka Ajithadoss sir, whom all the other presenters had worked. Because of the serious traffic problem and because of the serious network issues, I'm sorry to the audience. They had to bear with us. There is so much of Jain heritage in Tamil Nadu, which we would like to present it more effectively next time. But because of the network issues, etc., we could not do our best. And tomorrow we will be doing about Orissa, and Lata Bothra will be joining us from Kolkata, and she'll be talking about all the Hathi Gumfa and other caves related to Kharvel and other things. And she'll also be talking about the Jagannath temple and the Konark Sun temple and other things. And day after tomorrow, we'll be having a wonderful presentation on West Bengal, and nearly 100 slides have been prepared by a young archaeologist. His name is Shubha Majumdar, and his PhD is on the Jain heritages of West Bengal. So that is for day after tomorrow. And finally, what is happening, sir? Excuse me. 1 second, sir. 1 second. Sorry, sir. Sorry, that was a disturbance of my neighbors over here. Finally, we'll be having the presentation by Mr. Nitin, who will cover Shravanbelgola, Jerusalem, and other parts of Karnataka. So we would acknowledge all the 4 organizations who have helped us to put these things together. And above all, it was Ravi Chandran sir who single-handedly managed the 17 days relay of e-Paryushan, and now the 4 days of relay was to be handled by him. But he got stuck up with his work. There was a death in his family, so he had to travel, and that is why he's not with us. And in his place, we had Vidit and other people, Rajul, Sunita, everybody. They have done so much to put these things together. And this is just a very humble beginning. These heritage centers is just a very humble beginning. And we would like to take these things to the next level. Okay. And we would like to cover other states. Besides Ravi Chandran sir, there is one more person, the pillar, the backbone of the whole 17 days event and the 7 days event that we are doing now. And that is none other than our host and our presenter for today. And that is Mr. Shanti Choradia. He's kept all of us on our toes, and you should see the energy with which he works. So thank you, Shanti sir. Thank you, the entire team. Thank you, Ravichandran sir. Thank you, audience. Without the audience members, I don't think we would have, that would have given us the moral support to present these things. So we got tremendous response for our Paryushan work and for our heritage work. So this is just the middle of the, the presentations that we are. So we would like to acknowledge Kishan Chansa, and who has guided us, who has started this department, and under in this department we are able to deliver so much. So friends, we have to do so much to preserve our heritage. A single sparrow cannot make spring. As Kanaka Ajithadoss told, we have a hopeful future. If we have to make India a Vishwa Guru, we have to preserve our Indian culture and Jain culture, right? So, but how do we go about it? If we simply tell our children, don't go on mobile, don't go on WhatsApp, they will not listen to us. Instead, you give them an added attraction. Take them to these places, take them to Devgarh, take them to Khajuraho, take them to Tamil Nadu, take them to Karnataka, arrange school trips, college trips, and family trips. Your birthdays, anniversaries, go to these places, okay? And help these heritages, spread awareness about these heritages.
Ma'am,
So
department
our heart
courses.
bleeds for the hard work
Department
done
courses.
by our acharyas in writing the great compositions. It is their philosophy which prompted the sculptors and the artisans to carve such beautiful sculptures. You can't imagine that in Ginji, you have a rock, and on the rock you have 24 images, right? So all our heritages need to be proved. And there was a question from the audience that recently it is the Ajivikas who are trying to take over these Jaina vestiges, and they are trying to claim that it is belonging to the Ajivikas. So we all Jains collectively, we have to do so much to protect these heritages. So with these words, I would like to end my talk and thank each and every one of the people on this side of the camera and on the other side of the camera. And now I would like to open the forum for responses from the audience. So you have questions, you can interact with the presenters. So we'll give you 10 minutes time. So we request you to kindly interact with the presenters. If you have any questions, you can ask him by raising your hand. When you raise your hand, the host will unmute you, and then you can ask your questions. Over to Shanti, sir.
We request those who want to ask or interact or give your response to please raise your hand so that the decorum of this group can be maintained. Thank you, Dr. Priyadarshana Jain. And also would like to add that there are courses run, the MA course at the University of Madras, and then the Paramagam Honors course, which is a 5-year program. You can do it at your home, online, as well as the postgraduate diploma course at the Shasun Jain College. So please take advantage. And I request, first, as always, our good sign for the day is Dr. Shobha Vardhaman. I hope she's here. We'd like to hear from you, Dr. Shobha Vardhaman. Are you available, Dr. Shobha, ma'am? She is the mother of Wing Commander Abhinandan ji.
No, Jai Jinendra, I'm here. I've been here since the start of this, and I think it's a tremendous treasure that I have discovered. And thank you very much for organizing this heritage series. And I'm really looking forward to the West Bengal part of it, because most of the other ones in our travels we sort of saw, but West Bengal I'm yet to discover. But today's programs were very good. I come from Tirupati Kundram, and it was so nice to have the murals being talked about. And in fact, the pictures were before the vegetable dye paintings have been painted over by oil paintings, which is a sad thing, but at least we've retained the art part of it. And it was so nice to see the Kundavai paintings as well as, and the Chitanavasal. Thank you so much, Dr. Priyadarshana ji, for organizing it, and the team which works behind you to make it all possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Shobha. We invite Professor Rajmal Jain from Ahmedabad to give his response. Sir, Professor Rajmal Jain, are you available, sir? Okay, till he logs in, we'd like to tell you, as Priya ma'am has said, that we have 3 more days of exciting sessions, and we are going to have a lot more events planned up. So we request all your encouragement for this kind of event to flow. If there are no more questions or responses, with Priya ma'am's consent. Yeah, Priya ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Shanti sir, Mr. MD Rajendran sir has a question. We would
Yeah.
like Rajendran sir to please talk to us. He has a very valid point to make. Guna madam's husband, Mr. MD Rajendran sir.
Jai Jinendra, ma'am. Jai Jinendra. Hello.
Yes,
Jai Jinendra.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead, Rajendran sir.
Yeah, Madam has already pointed about that the Ajivaka sector trying to, take credit for all these inscriptions, and also that the artifacts found in Kiridi excavations, which have Brahmi scripts, and now that carbon dating has been has confirmed the period of the Sangam period to 3rd century BC. All the groups, many groups are vying to, usurp our tradition as that of Ajivakas, Haivas, and all other things. So, these are also the areas where we have to, be aware, and also to protect our heritage. Because these also that the persons who are all doing this are academicians. Their arguments are all based on even Shvetambara Agamas. For Ajivakas, they are quoting from Shvetambara Agamas. So here the sectarian difference should not play, and both Digambar and Shvetambar should come together. We have to take all the, our Agamas from everywhere, and then put conclusively that these are all Jaina inscriptions and Jaina place of
Rajendran sir.
abode. Thank you.
Rajendran sir, your point is well taken. We would like to know what is being done by our Jain community to face this challenge. This is a question for everybody. This is a question for everybody, to all the presenters and to Rajendran sir and to everybody. What is being done?
Ma'am, this see, that is why I said it is not because the professor who is spearheading this is quoting from Shvetambara Agamas. He's for Ajivaka sects, he's quoting from Shvetambara Agamas. So it is, it is not in a single-handedly or one particular. It needs a group approach, a team approach to give a rebuttal to these people. I think the university and persons who are very conversant with both archaeological inscriptions, history, as well as Prakrit, Sanskrit, and all the Agamas, it is a combined effort that needs to be done, ma'am. And also the inscriptions are all, the relevance between these inscriptions, Brahmi inscriptions, and some of the inscriptions found in our heritage sites in Pudukkottai and all, where the Indus Valley symbols are all there. So these are all also not brought out. So I think the younger generation need to concentrate on these areas also. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Rajendran sir. Can I request Nitin to respond to this? Coming from a neighboring state, are you closely watching these developments in Keeladi and other places? Can I request Nitin to respond, please?
Yes, madam. I would like to add to this. I mean, some of these kind of activities have also happened in the past in Karnataka as well, but we don't see much of that activities happening. What I would say is, like what MD Rajendran sir said, one is we need to ensure a proper set of people. Say, for example, starting from Jainology, which should be the subject matter experts, then people from ASI or the Tamil Nadu State Archaeology team, and then the group of other volunteer scholars. We should form a team over there, and we should start looking into the interpretations is one. And Ekambar Nathan sir's work on the topography of Tamil Nadu Jain inscriptions will remain as a good reference point. So from there, we know what, it has already been deciphered. We keep that as a reference. Then look at the interpretations from an agamic point of Jain agamic point of view, and then say this is how it is. I think we have to. One is we need to form a team, form a templatized format of presenting, then take it one after the other. I think that is the only way out. We came across a similar scenario with one of the other Jaina sites. I do not want to disclose here, where we happened to approach the central ASI, and they came down to Karnataka, and they were able to even decipher the Jaina, the inscriptions over there. And we are able to clearly say that that is a Jaina site, which continues to be under the Jaina hold. So that way we are able to pacify that kind of an approach by the non-Jaina group. On a similar way, I suggest we should do this here.
Okay, thank you, Nitin. Can I request Kanaka Ajithadoss sir to respond, sir, and let us know what is being done? Can I request Kanaka Ajithadoss sir to guide us and throw more light on this, sir? Kanaka Ajithadoss sir.
Sir, you'll have to unmute yourself, Kanaka Ajithadoss sir. And
Yes. Thank you very much. And what I suggest that the syllabus should be framed in such a way that the students should be informed all these things. They should visit the sites, and those who are interested in protecting this should be,
Sir,
helped.
Kanaka Ajithadoss sir, we are
Yes.
asking you regarding the Keeladi excavations and our response, the response of the Jain community here. Please throw light more on this, sir.
No. See, of course, Kiradi, I don't have any say because it is not yet, over. It is under discussion. And also, there are people, non-Jains, who understand very well about all the Jains and Jain principles, Jain inscriptions, everything. They should be they should be involved. And for example, for your information, Dr. Sandalingam, I talked to him. He said that he would write a book on that, and vehemently refuted all these things, because those people actually what they did know, they spread the message that all the caves where the Jaina ascetics performed tapas, they are all burials. They said Pali, they were taken as Pali as called it is a grave. So he vehemently refuted, and we are not prepared. I with folded hands, I request you, those who are interested to introduce Jainology, they should have a separate syllabus or part of the syllabus about Tamil Nadu heritage, Jaina heritage. I don't know why they are hesitating to include that, and they should involve those who are experts in that. In the expert committee, the syllabus framing committee, some of these people should be there. Otherwise, how will you, in one room, we cannot save the heritage.
Thank you.
Shanti sir, can I respond to this, sir? In the department, both the departments, we have history of Jain history we teach, and we also have a separate paper on Jain history of Tamil Nadu, sir. But we have the departments of archaeology and ancient history in the university, which looks into the archaeology part. Okay, so this is a department of Jain philosophy. So we focus on that, and the archaeology is done by the archaeology department. That is only just for your information, sir. Thank you, Nitin, and thank you, Kanaka Ajithadoss sir. Thank you, Rajendran sir,
Thank
for
you.
the responses. And we'll request Dev Kumar sir and Rajamani sir and all other senior scholars who are working in the field of both Jainism and archaeology to please attend to this issue and take things forward and help safeguard the Jaina heritages in Tamil Nadu. This is a very clarion call to all concerned. Thank you, and over to Shanti sir.
Yeah, thank you, Priya ma'am, for the last response of today. And after which I'll request Sunita ma'am to broadcast the Sudatma song, concluding ceremonies. The last response, I invite Selvamani sir, the speaker of today, for his response. Please be brief, sir.
Do we have the other Swamiji with us? Shanti sir?
No, he is not available, ma'am. Some network issue is there. Yeah, power
Okay,
cut.
thank you.
Selvamani sir, please be brief. 1 minute, sir.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
I know Mr. Nitin. He has started Tamil Heritage in Bangalore, Karnataka. After that only, from his inspiration only, I started this TamilJains.org. Even though I'm not a epigraphist or anything. Actually, in Tamil Nadu, totally, they have discovered so far 31 places, 93 Brahmi inscriptions. We have actually one Mr. Vinod Rajan, now he is in Scotland. He has developed a software for that, it is included in the Microsoft. So I am trying to type in Tamil or English and convert it in the Brahmi Lipi. So Dr. Sandalim and Vedachalam verified all the Brahmi Lipi. I am having the copy of it. So like that, Karveda, 16 lines of Brahmi Lipi inscription of that.
Thank you, Selvamani, sir. I'm
Shanti
sorry.
sir, Rajmalji is there. Shanti sir, Rajmal Jain
yeah.
is there.
With the permission of the audience, the last response from Dr. Rajmalji Jain, Rajmalji from Ahmedabad. Over to you, Rajmalji.
Yes, thank you very much. I have joined yesterday also, day before yesterday, and today I heard 2 talks. I'm very happy, and I'm thankful to Dr. Priyadarshini and Dr. Dev Kumar also, Jain, who again motivated me. I would like to actually tell that today's 2 lectures which I heard almost fully of Professor Kanaka Ajithadoss and Professor Vasuki Bahubali. I like that, and I'm amazed with their findings about the antiquity of Jainism in South India in general, and particularly in Tamil Nadu. And on the earlier day, I heard the antiquity of Jainism in Karnataka also. We are organizing on every Sunday some international webinar, almost I think from 16 August for 2 hours. And the title of the webinar is Exploring the Antiquity of Jainism in Asia, Africa, and America. And under that webinar, we are inviting one speaker from abroad and one speaker from India. I will be greatly happy to get help from you to let me know the authentic and knowledgeable speakers, scholars who can talk about the antiquity of Jainism within the India. As I heard today, 2 people, and somebody talked also that about related to antiquity in Sri Lanka also. And we already had been also to Sri Lanka. We had been to many countries. I visited Ethiopia, Kenya, and more recently in this year, Peru, Guatemala, Mexico. And we found signatures of Shraman Sanskriti everywhere. So I'm trying to connect the Rishabdev's, our first Tirthankar Rishabdev's Shraman Sanskriti, which he developed, to connect everywhere and trying to get quantitatively that what was the real period over the, because if you know then Himchandracharya's Suri Maharaj Sahib, the epic, he wrote that Prabhu Rishabdev, he actually moved and taught for 1 lakh year, throughout on this earth.
Rajmalji, sir, Dr. Rajmalji, sir, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir, but because of constraints of time, it's now the fag end of the day.
Okay.
And,
okay.
What I would request you, sir, is what I would request you, sir, is for you to send us a video with your message. We will definitely put it on our WhatsApp groups so that all the audience here will have the benefit of your wisdom, sir. Thank you for your understanding, sir. And we started on time, and as all good things, we will end on time. Thank you very much. It's been a great pleasure sailing through today's episode of the Learn Your Heritage series of the Jai Bharat, Jai Jin Sashan efforts of all the sponsoring organizations. And as we have been doing so for all of these days, I request the co-hosts and the hosts, Sunita ma'am and Vidit, either one of you, to broadcast the closing song, the Shuddhatam song. I request you all, as Priya ma'am says, to relax, close your eyes and meditate and listen to this beautiful song. Thank you all the presenters once again, and thank you the audience.
मेरा धाम शुद्धात्म है मेरा नाम, मात्र जानना मेरा काम, मुक्तिपुरी है मेरा धाम, मिलता जहाँ पूर्ण विश्राम। शुद्धात्म है मेरा नाम, मात्र जानना मेरा काम, मुक्तिपुरी है मेरा धाम, मिलता जहाँ पूर्ण विश्राम। जहाँ भूख का नाम नहीं है, जहाँ प्यास का काम नहीं है, खांसी और जुकाम नहीं है, आदि व्याधि का नाम नहीं है। सत शिव सुंदर मेरा धाम, शुद्धात्म है मेरा नाम, मात्र जानना मेरा काम, शुद्धात्म है मेरा नाम। स्वयं पर भेद विज्ञान करेंगे, निज आत्म का ध्यान करेंगे, राग द्वेष का त्याग करेंगे, चिदानंद रस पान करेंगे। सब सुख दाता मेरा धाम, शुद्धात्म है मेरा नाम, मात्र जानना मेरा काम, मुक्तिपुरी है मेरा धाम, मिलता जहाँ पूर्ण विश्राम। जय जिनेंद्र।